So the problem, like, you know how I used to be able to pick up real quick on phone calls and whatnot,
Yeah.
was because it would always come through my phone. So I'd always have my phone on me. Wouldn't always have Discord open on my computer, and always wouldn't check like when I got a phone call. So I had it tied to my phone where I could see it. Oh God, I'm hearing myself again. Um, so I had it going like that. Shush! God damn it!
Yes. Welcome
When we finish talking about
to
it,
the
or no, you want me to
cafe.
do
It
the
is
record?
not more important than me. I am a man of taste. You are just a woman. But I wrote this song for you, and I want you to hear it. You are my retarded girl. My retarded girl. You're all mine. I love you
in the
so
basement.
much. I could chop
Taking off on
you
the
up.
stream.
I could chop up my retarded girl. Yeah. Yeah. Now you do that again, huh? All right, come on. Mr. Q.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
I'm bringing you live from already. You're up to this
no
badass you broadcast like a fucking pacemaker. I already did. The original comic. Friday, I told you. What did I tell you? I said I'd do a couple of these things, right?
Yeah. Said at least 3, and this is our 3rd.
We did do 3. I wanted to do 4, actually.
We might even do 4. We might do 4.
Tomorrow I gotta get stoned.
After that, even better.
Yeah, I could do it Sunday. That's 2 weeks, right?
That is a new week, technically, yeah. So,
Oh, yeah.
unless
Wait,
you're
oh, look,
in the UK,
everybody.
they count Mondays.
Everybody in the chat's got their usernames. That's so weird.
Yeah. It must be, I don't know what it is. It's something.
What's mine?
I don't like it.
The Tommy C.
Yep.
Yeah. Welcome. We're doing a deep dive.
Someone wants to know how you know about JF.
Experience with him.
Asking if you were there for the blood sport days? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Towards the end, I got a call from my friend Annie Warski in the middle of the night. After I had helped, I'll give you the whole damn story right now. It's funny, it came up on Cafe. I got involved in the Daddy L5 thing, but behind the scenes. And I talked to Rose's, the mother, dad, right, when the whole thing was going on, and she was trying to get custody back. My recommendation to her father was as follows. Don't go public. Keep it private. You're going to have to go to court. That's going to give your daughter a best shot. Do not. Number one, the worst thing you can possibly do is get involved with YouTube drama. But he's like, aren't you a drama guy? Yes, that's why I know. The worst thing, because I'm thinking of it, because remember, I've been through the divorce. Kids first. So you got to keep your eyes on the prize. Don't worry about whatever jackass is saying about it. Well, apparently, Daddy told everybody that I was an idiot. I was a moron. And they decided to go ahead and fight with everybody. In between that, I remember Baring was there too. I was interviewed by the old Andy Warski show with the other Warski. I forgot the other guy, the Asian guy I used to live with before he became a total weirdo. I was really pumped about being on Warski's show. Because I was in 2017 and I didn't know what was going to happen that summer. It'd been a couple months. It's been a couple months since Beta edited on where I was at. So Warski gets me on. I was like, this could be good for me. He's I'm kind of going for that crowd a little bit. As far as like the
Chris Worski?
Chris Worski, that was his name. I'm kind of going for that. I'd love to bring in some people to SFTP that are, not red pill. That's the wrong word, but like Gamergate-ish. People that hate this, because I talk a lot about, like I guess what would become called the culture war, with video games and stuff like that. So I figure out my personality. So I go on Andy, but I didn't realize Andy was kind of dying at that point. The whole thing was kind of over, and I made a prediction on Andy Worski's podcast. Remember, there was Rose, and then there was Cat Lady, meow meow meow. What the hell was her name? Christy.
No, it's not. No, because for some reason Joy Sparkle, but I know it's not Joy Sparkle.
It's Joy Sparkle. It's Joy
I will
Sparkle.
find it.
It's Joy Sparkle. So
okay.
I had experience with Joy Sparkle. I guess somebody wanted me to talk to her. Okay, buddy. And I forget why. And I talked to her, and the conversation did not go well. It was private. I decided to keep it to myself. But she went on just about everything, and I thought she was funny, right? And she went on every goddamn thing. And it probably had something to do with Daddy 05. And so we had to, I want to talk to him and talk to him. And she went around, that Tommy C sounds exactly like my father. And I got a vibe from it. So I said, now she was on Rose's side at the time, and I said, Nowarski, the Joy Sparkle is batshit crazy. And there would come a day where, because Joy, I'd seen this before. I didn't have that much experience in like primetime YouTube drama, but I was getting good real quick. And I said, there will come a time, and I said this right on Worski's show, that, remember this? Speedy Bird, or remember this? Where Joy Sparkle will turn on Rose and then plead for her not to get her children back. I said that.
Listen, fuckhead.
Thank you so much. Balls to bones. I said that, balls to bones, on Worski's show. He's like, whoa, I really think so. Yeah. So that's it. I did the interview. I got to meet Baring, who I really admired. And it was forgot about. The blood sports thing has happened. I've got nothing to do with it. Like, zero. I have a Tonka taking shots. I didn't know who the fuck he was or what he was about or what the whole blood sport was supposed to be, this freedom of speech thing. But it was a lot like, that's why I knew how to handle those, the Queeman jackasses, the spicy chats. It was just like them, So I get a call from Andy Worski in the middle of the night. And I guess it was a comment that I made about the whole thing. I just said, yeah. I think I just said, yeah. I said on Worski's show that she would eventually turn. And I get a call from Andy. He's like, hey, I need you to come on the show. I was like, what show? Well, we're doing this thing right now. I'm like, for what? We're talking about Daddy Folk. JF says you're wrong. Who the hell is JF? He said, yeah, but you need to come on. It was like a demand, right? I had just heard, what's his face? Dan with the English name from Portland, fucking Repsion, get absolutely like shellacked there, right? And it was like mean too. It wasn't like they were debating and something like that, because it was the same thing with this modern crew. It's under the illusion of debate, but it's really about Life Nation and reputation destruction. And I was like, I'm not going on there. I don't know who that guy is. It was, well, he's a doctor. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, I don't even know what I'm wrong about. And if he thinks I'm wrong about something, so be it. Worski took that personally that I didn't go on. I hadn't talked to him in almost a year, because there's like a year between these two events, right? And he's making mad money, putting on white supremacists, putting on lefties, putting on all sorts of wackos. He's got the alignment with Mediger and Ralph and all this crazy shit's going on. And that's when they got me in their sights, because I refused to go in. I was just like, there was a saying back then called "more blood for the blood guys," and they tried to get.
You actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
Hey, can you set up a goal? I can't be bothered to tell you over voice chat.
Realis donated $5.82.
Fuck you! That's no,
Hey,
god
can you
damn
set
it!
up
No,
a
you'll
goal?
see the real me
I
in a
can't be
second.
bothered to tell you over voice chat.
What real genie, yes, real. What goal should we set?
I don't know.
No one wants I said run up and down the stairs. This is the last time we're trying it.
Well, I don't know. No, we need a different gig. Maybe you'll give me permission to host like I don't know, like not like maybe a movie night in the Discord.
Okay.
You actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
You twice, Genie. Tommy.
That's me.
$20. Tommy, set up a goal. This is me being subtle.
Okay. All right.
See,
done.
that's me.
It's in there. So that's when they first got me in their sights, tried to go after me, and I started hearing from Tonka and all that stuff, and they all got destroyed, and I went on. Sound familiar? And that's also where Worski and me had a little bit of a falling out. Initially wasn't, and then Worski got mad at me because it came out that somebody reported that he, and this is the only thing I know about it, was talking to a girl that was in high school while he was dating some Irish girl in Canada. I had the guy on, I interviewed on him. The only thing that we ever 100% proved, right? I interviewed the guy. I didn't know the guy. The guy was a blood sports like reject. I had no idea if he's telling the truth or not. But so did several other YouTubers. I wasn't the only one to cover this, right? Something I'd probably blow off now just because I'm so sick of those type of topics. But the social media that he was accused of talking to the girl on was deleted that day. He claimed he was hacked. He claimed it was this. He claimed the girl wasn't. I don't even know. I didn't get that far into it. I just had somebody come on. And I mean, even Medgar used that as me calling him a pedophile for no reason. I didn't. I just reported on it, just like 20 other guys did. So that's how where the rivalry between me and Worski. But as you know, Bloodsports blew up and they all ate each other. You know, Worski would come back a couple years later with Kino Casino, where he's been really successful. It is a good podcast. I got to be honest with you. Those guys are funny. No doubt about it. But that was my only contact with JF. And then I did this. It came out that Mr. JF loved a Tartaker. It came out that JF likes a girl that is intellectually stunted. And he also would be a good father because he was good at taking care of monkeys at Duke University. All sorts of fun.
And
so
breeding fish.
It's all sorts of whacked out shit. So that's my connection to JF. I don't think I've ever spoken to him, but he's a white supremacist. It's not exactly the type of folks I hang out with.
Do you want to know my connection to JF?
Love to hear it.
It's because he would guest on the Drunken Peasants now and again. And so that's how I found out about him.
Did he go in there? Yeah, because they probably just laughed at him.
He's nuts. Of it. No. He's in. Well, Billy was fucking with him, definitely.
Yeah,
but there is a episode. Yeah. But it's in the Nick video.
Yeah. Oh, he's an idiot. I can't say he's an idiot because he's graduated, but he's nuts. He can't be totally stupid. I don't think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But I hope you guys are in for a ride because this is a good one.
Yeah, this is a long one too.
Yeah,
so buckle up.
It's a long one. Buckle up. But I think the best way to familiarize yourself with JF was a fantastic video of Nick Diortetti. Oh, JF, yeah, I know him from a special ed class I teach. Weird guy. Nick did one of the best videos on him, underrated video. But this really gets it. This is before the suspicious stuff with a girl, but this is a great video.
One subject that I tend to shy away from is politics. As a non-political channel by nature, the general thought process with that would be, why bother injecting my own beliefs into my videos? Many people have vastly different political ideologies, especially considering that my audience pulls from many different countries, where there are many different cultures, to impact their own localized or broader beliefs. Including my thoughts on, say, the 2020 election would be both out of place in the content that I make, and it would create a situation where I could potentially alienate a portion of
then he became a transgender rights activist.
my audience for
I'm fucking joking.
pretty unnecessary reason. Well, today we're going to be throwing all of that to the wayside. We're going to be talking about politics. However, my political opinions will not be the ones on display. No, today we're going to be discussing a true intellectual, a visionary from the top down. But to really get a taste of this man's genius, we have to attempt
I
to
love
put
that
our
video.
own beliefs to the side and look at the world through his eyes. Leave your preconceived notions at the door and close your eyes to really get yourself prepared for what we're about to journey into. For a brief moment, take the shape of an extreme conservative, a man who rejects mainstream politics, a man who's brave enough to turn the left's moralism on its head and wear terms like racist and sexist like a badge.
I remember when but JF says you're wrong. So I guess they were going to do some appeal to authority fallacy, whatever I would happen to be wrong about. Never found out what I was wrong about. They were just setting me up.
You're a man who isn't afraid
For first time I tried Starve the Children technique.
to use the term alt-right, and your
Worked twice.
driving force is the mere thought of a genetic utopic ethno-state where only society's best can thrive in the future. Now picture a man just like that. Are you picturing him? Do you have an image in your head? Well, now we're gonna add just a little teeny tiny, just a small smidget of context. Imagine this man. The man we just established wants to live in a genetic utopia.
Yeah.
Cheated on his wife and attempted to run away with an autistic 19-year-old girl. Yeah, if you can't already tell, I lied. This is gonna be one of those videos.
Okay, can I, since this is WWE, let me drop a shoulder from the top.
I hope the Worski thinks of this thing. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever see.
Ropes. I have no idea what it is, but JF, I'd like your take on it since it's out there in the fucking public arena. But you said, essentially, JF is the guy that had to have the state intervene because he was too busy fucking retards. What the fuck is that about?
He's got potatoes.
Jesus, that's so sad, man.
Yeah,
Autism, like how bad was the autism?
Jesus, Anthony.
Oh, that's so sad. They were in fact, Andy and JF were they were hosts for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my fucking camera's acting funky again. God damn.
You may have heard about JF
Yeah.
from his videos being deleted in the Vox adpocalypse, or through one of his viral videos that have surfaced on Twitter, which all seem to mysteriously disappear after a while. Well, I've been able to track a few down, and believe me, they're coming. But before we get there, let's start with who our favorite new intellectual is.
We can put cream on your penis so that only the penis grows without changing your mind that you're a girl.
You know
Imagine
what that is? That's Emily Lucas. I got it. It's making me crazy. I think I'll just do this. I'm gonna do this. I know, because I had to switch it before too.
Come on, guys. We need to hit that goal so I can do my next one.
Yeah, hit that goal. There we go. We're all getting like what you call it, the lol cow. Here we go. Check. Oh God, it's delayed here too. Oh motherfucker.
Oh no. Oh no.
The fuck out of here, man. I don't know why this been happening so much. I know why.
Why?
It's when I use the damn. It always happens when I use a card. Yeah, I know. This is why I always go back to using the not using the NVIDIA driver in XSplit.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me nuts.
It's
Check.
very retarded.
What's
Imagine.
wrong?
Medine.
You know what I could do?
How do you say your name?
I could restart.
What could you do?
I can restart stream.
No!
Yeah, no, good. I could leave it right here, and then it probably fix itself. I know what to do. Should be a delay.
But then we lose our donation to the goal.
No, we don't. This thing it's not. I don't have to start a new one.
It will stay.
It'll stay.
Okay. Thank God. I was scared.
Let me fix this shit, guys. Give me about 5 minutes. I can't stand watching my shit be out of time. It's making me fucking crazy. So should be good now. Should be good now, bitches. Yep. Jeannie's taking a big poop. Yes. So wait for her. Before we get it's Emily Eucas. Does everybody remember Emily Eucas? She used to work at sell peanuts and Veterans Day or whatever Philadelphia plays them now. And then she's like got crazier racist than JF ever could hope to be. JF dreams to be Emily Eucas. I'm already here. I'm here. Never mind. 30 seconds. Exactly. And now we're fine. Emily Eucas. Jeannie's dropping a big deuce. The monster. God, I maybe have to start learning more about OBS and just transfer, because there's a couple things this thing does that I wish OBS did. Like I could just take the file and put it in, saved it in, and then everything changes. But no, of course not. Am I on time? Yeah. I think a little better. I don't think I look that bad. I don't think. Jesus Christ, she is dropping.
Do. What happened?
Sound effect.
What?
There you go. This is you.
No, it was not. What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Go see a doctor.
That was not me. What the fuck?
Who's you? Who's you?
Imagine you're a 17-year-old.
This is Emily Eucas. She's kind of cute, Emily Eucas, even though she's racist. I bet she does a lot of black guys.
And you're faced with these decisions.
But she doesn't tell anybody.
Originally from Canada, JF got a job at Duke University in their neuroscience department
Look, he's kind of skinny and good looking there. Go figure.
back in 2011 with an associative research role. He would eventually part ways with Duke University in 2015.
Anonymous donated $5. Remember, Jani, front to back, you don't want another UTI.
What's a UTI?
Urinary tract infection.
Did you get one?
I've never had one. No, I've never had one.
I've had them. Sucks. You should take cranberry juice, yeah.
Citing on Facebook that he'd grown disillusioned with the academic community. This Facebook post got him coverage by Slate.com in an article about former academics who were unhappy with the current scene and had chosen to voice their opinions directly to the public. It would later come out in custody court that his leave from Duke University wasn't as voluntary as he initially led us to believe. His now ex-wife claims that he was asked not to return because of an inappropriate relationship with an undergraduate lab assistant. Apparently, JF's mistress told a private investigator that JF had mentored her at Duke University and wanted her to birth his child. This wasn't just he said, she said either. I'm referencing a sworn affidavit from court. JF confirmed to the Daily Beast that this relationship did occur and it was consensual, with the student even disclosing it to Duke University directly. JF then claims that there was never even an investigation conducted by Duke at all. The current faculty-student relationship policy at Duke was updated on July 1st, 2018, and it now prohibits consensual relationships. This information can be found in Appendix Z. The 2002 policy
the JF rule.
that had been in effect while JF was there stated that consensual relationships were only prohibited if and only if there was a position of authority over the student. Considering JF was apparently the girl's mentor, it creates a load of new questions to ask here, and it seems close enough that you'd think an investigation would have occurred, even if it didn't necessarily find him guilty of committing any wrongdoing here. Now, a sworn court statement, look, they're not perfect. People do lie, maybe under oath, I don't know. If there isn't any outrageous behavior on the horizon, we could probably just chalk this one up to a misfire, right?
Now, the problem with this game is these kids. You end up with 8 years old playing this. It's like, you cannot even...
This is JF's big idea to get young people into like far-right views, play Fortnite with them.
do sex jokes.
Yes, indoctrinate them
people
here.
of the game. Oh my god, there's...
Why not? What's the big deal? The gaming companies do it directly. Yeah.
There's some Mexican family there. I will mute them because I cannot stream an entire Mexican family.
So as we just explained, JF has been striking out. 2 balls went right down the middle, and our boy will not go down swinging. Is this ball about to head for deep right field? Well, JF didn't even wait for the legal battle with his third wife to be over before he began a relationship with a 19-year-old girl suffering from autism. As you probably could have guessed, this didn't go well. If you have to tell the Daily Beast that, well, she did have a communication disorder, but she's totally able to consent to having a child, that's probably a firm indicator that you're an asshole. The girl stated that JF planned to be a stay-at-home dad. Let me repeat that. A stay-at-home dad. Okay. During the psychological evaluation, she explained that she met JF in person by driving across state lines to see him, and she claimed that he was going to give her a cooking show. They apparently were living together for just 3 weeks, and they were engaged to be married. On top of that, it was found out that JF actually tried to impregnate a girl who had the social and mental maturity age of a 10 or 11-year-old. In an actual direct quote from this case, it details that the girl was I asked her about the possibility of being...
Asked her. You can't get the New York out. I asked her. Yeah, JF asked her. That's true.
Being pregnant and being a mother and having to take care of a small child. She stared at me, quiet, and no answer was given. Later, she stated that she likes...
That's more of a New York thing. I never picked up that part of the accent. Thank God.
Animals and had 3 cats. I asked her if
I don't hear too many people, black people, but I don't hear too many white guys in New Jersey say axed.
Be able to take care of herself if something happened to JF, and again, she had no response. Obviously, her parents interjected and had her brought back to her home state. This would cause the impending legal battle that would keep the girl...
Teddy donated $5. Say what you want about Richard Spencer, but he never fucked a retarded girl, and that has to be rewarded. God damn it.
This is true. And he likes Depeche Mode. I like Depeche Mode. Great band.
Girl safely away from JF. I would like to add that this girl was Hispanic, and normally it wouldn't matter, but it's also a bit telling of the guy rallying for an all-white ethno-state, don't you think? I mean, we're talking about someone who's also developmentally disabled? Not quite the utopia you'd be thinking, right? Seems like an odd choice for our boy JF here.
Yeah, a bunch of retarded women and Dr. Smart guys. I'm sure that's gonna work.
Well, now that you've heard through the sources provided what I believe actually happened, let's let JF tell you his side of the story.
Okay.
Because we have to be objective, right?
You said, essentially, JF is the guy that had to have the state intervene because he was too busy fucking retards. What the fuck is that about?
That's the old Worski show.
When maybe a year or 2 ago, maybe 2 years ago, I fell in love with a woman who was mentally retarded.
I don't know why that's so funny.
She had autism, and her father disagreed with her choice to live with me to get...
Because she can't make a choice. She's too retarded.
To become my fiance and to have a baby with me. So we lived together a few months, and since her father was disagreeing with our relationship, he intervened by going to what we call in the United States a ex parte probate hearing, and she had decided to start a family with me. She was found in this proceeding that violates the United States Constitution in her absence to have no rights, and her father
actually you do lose rights if you're really retarded.
Violently kidnapped her after.
States decide you can't take care of yourself,
and is still detaining her, and it was against her will. She was screaming, and she was just took.
Jaworski's blown away.
Jesus, that's so sad, man.
Yeah,
from autism, like how bad was the autism? I'm just saying, like, imagine you're like, no, Dad, like, I'm good.
What kind of fucking question is that? Here's this heartbreaking story. So how retarded was she?
No, I'm just saying.
And JF would reply to the upcoming daily.
That's so funny. What was the other thing that was funny about J.F. Zaworski's show? Like, I'm not trying to start shit with the. Not that I care, but I'm not trying to really start. All right, like, I'll be as kind as possible. Jaworski's not a genius. He's not college educated. Neither am I, by the way. But JF is a doctor. And they would talk about all this white supremacist horse shit that I don't think Jaworski totally understood. He just knew the money was coming in. Because remember, Jaworski was in a band. He wanted to be a YouTuber, a celebrity, entertainer, which he ended up being. You know, he's kind of like a right-wing entertainer now. And this white supremacy crap was, he made big money that year. I bet he made well over a couple $100,000, you know. And JF was so frustrated talking to him, you know. They weren't doing a goofy show. You know, they were like or JF was taking like ultra serious. And then you know, they had a bit of a breakup. Yeah, because it was just funny. Like, you had, you know, like a guy that maybe went to community college, and then you had JF, and they're talking about all this crazy shit. I think Richard Spencer versus Sargon of Akkad. I mean, I think there was 100,000 people in that stream. I'm not exaggerating. In Warski's stream, they make up this stupid debate, and that was their big guy at the time, Richard Spencer. But yeah. So that was the biggest height. Warski does okay now.
Beast article that reported on this by saying that he's had sex with many eccentric women in his lifetime, and some of them were extremely sexy. He also admitted that some of them were only a 5 out of 10, and he believes the white heterosexual family lifestyle was the thing making everybody so triggered. What? Are you expecting me to be joking? I'm not. JF is someone who often conveys how he's on a higher plane of existence than us mere mortals. On the intellectual spectrum, he's over here, and us mental midgets.
Definitely smarter than Andy.
Yeah, we're over there.
I'm 34. I'm a PhD in neuroscience. I do brain surgery.
That coming from the man who apparently claimed his work with monkeys in research labs would make him a good dad of a human child.
I took good care of the monkeys. I took real good care of those monkeys. I do not understand what is a child other than a bundle of monkey.
Important to note that since this information had surfaced, JF claims the court documents were actually false, which he really hasn't elaborated on much either. And apparently also he's come out and defended himself by saying that he has some form of autism too, but I find it a little different when you're talking about someone who has the mental age of 9 or 10 and somebody who has operated.
Stefan Molyneux. Boy, there's an old name. Isn't this the guy who got a autistic girl pregnant when he had the mental age of 12 or so? Stefan, I am, what does that say? Embarrassed? I don't know what that word is. Good thing I have you here.
Hold on, I'm seeing if I can try.
Empiricist. What does that mean?
Empiricist, it's like basically, like all knowledge is based on experience. Basically, so you have to experience it in order to have knowledge of it.
So it's where people who drop out of school can sound smart. Is that that's the word you use? People who don't graduate from anything.
Sure.
I'm an empiric. Yeah, that's what I am.
Yeah.
Me too, JF. I'm gonna pierce. Also, Stefan.
No, Stefan's no.
Yeah, someone. I'm a libertarian nationalist. The media lies. Also, believes the media rationally based on a quote false court document. How could the court documents be false?
Brain surgery on monkeys.
Hey, JF, for the record, the girl that had the low
IQ. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Brain surgery on monkeys.
Hey, JF, for the record, the girl that had the low IQ that you banged and fell in love with and everything, how low was it?
I mean, she was brilliant in certain ways. I think I may be one of the only persons who accessed her mind, and there was something really brilliant inside of her, but she was very closed and she was very delayed in her answers. And for most people in our society, they kind of push you for the answer, and she was always pushed by people around her, so she was considered retarded by her family.
Dude, this is getting worse and worse.
Over here. She was very closed at first, but then I pried her mouth open and got answers out of her.
I went down on her like the syndrome.
Well, to explain our next segment...
See? I told you he was on Drunken Peasants.
Yeah, I know. It's great. I forgot. I've seen this video before. It's fucking funny. There's Emily Yukis, my favorite.
The story of JF, I have to give the brief backstory of a supporting character. Emily Yukis is a pistachio...
She came up in a Locale Cafe episode recently.
...girl for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Everybody loved her. She was the singing peanut lady, and it turns out she was batshit crazy.
We're gonna make the Phillies great again, baby. We're gonna make the Phillies great again.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, this broadcast is about to take...
Wait a minute. The Mouth Madison. I merely point out facts. Oh my God, that's my favorite poker player. That's Mike the Mouth Madison. Who's Jewish, by the way. Actually, every time I get sick, I end up talking to him in the hospital on Twitter. Mike the Mouth, I merely point out facts like Jews dominate the media and breaking the system. Facts don't equate to anti-Semitism.
Okay, hard
Mike the Mouth Madison getting in arguments with Emily Yukis over anti-Semitism.
Long story short, Emily had been fired from her job in 2016 after some choice tweets were made public, such as, what's more important, selling nuts for a couple more years or saving the white race from extinction? She has been dubbed the pistachio supremacist, and somehow by an act of God, Emily ended up in a brief co-host role on JF's show, The Public.
And this was great.
Public Space. Before JF would publicly denounce her for using racial slurs on his show titled Re-Educating Emily about YouTube's terms, which was essentially just 1 hour and 27 minutes of embarrassing her in front of the entire audience, gems like this were captured.
Like, I will not jeopardize your YouTube channel in any way, but I do think we need to nuke Africa and cut off the aid there and stop the food aid. And I don't think that's genocide. I think that's just called letting nature run its course.
Look at his face. She has a better plan than me.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh yeah, you are very wise to be stopping right there.
Which isn't completely relevant to the subject of today's video. However, honestly, it's too funny not to include.
Oh, you know, I'm always a little mad, but like I said, this show has been really, like, I feel the hate being, like, siphoned out of my brain, and I just want to have love speech from now on. I love black people, and I love old people, and I love all the migrants. So.
All right.
Now back to the many eccentric women of JF's history. We're starting to give up hope here. That's 3 terrible experiences. I believe by now he's lost custody of...
By the way, he had to fire Emily Yukis because she's too nuts.
The first child, and his other 2 attempts were a bust. What's next for our hero?
We have a question for Mama JF coming on the super chat. K-Max McDonald says, Mama JF, what is your background? What country do you derive your ethnic heritage from?
By the way, that's the missing girl right there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Elora.
She has, what's her name?
Elora.
Elora?
Yeah, Elora.
And she has I don't know what her thing is, but she kind of talks funny.
You derive your ethnic heritage from?
I can't answer that. Before I had a bad life, but then after I discovered GF, Then I started to look at GF every day. I was always looking at GF. I became crazy. I lost everything I had. I lost my job, my family. I quit school. I lost everything. I was just looking at GF all the time. I was crazy. And then after I wrote to him, I said, GF, I want to suck your dick.
JF has a brand new girlfriend, and as you can probably tell, we're already running into some more issues here. She just stated for the record that she went crazy. She lost everything she had, she lost her job, she lost her family, she quit school, and she just really wanted to suck his dick?
You lost your job because...
Is that what she said?
You were
I
addicted.
lost everything.
You lost everything because you were addicted to my shows.
I was just looking at your show all the time. Even I had a job, and I was going to hide in the bathroom to listen to your show.
I'm gonna be a little fair to her. I'm pretty sure English is her second language. I think she's French or grew up speaking French.
I'm hearing her say shows, like show.
Yeah, shows.
As in, like his like, yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Stop
not
watching
like
your shows. Yeah, but there's something developmentally going on here. But I think she can speak English. It's second language. I think it's a little more than a thick accent. Yes, it's a thick accent on top of whatever's going on.
Then my boss said, why you always disappeared for 10 minutes? Then you fired me. I lost everything, my family, my friends, everything, because I was just looking at GF show all the time.
You've never told me that.
Wonderful first time to hear it. Okay, maybe this was just another isolated event. Maybe there's a sufficient explanation
Maybe she had allowed to drink. Who knows?
for this one. Well, in this clip you're seeing on screen now, JF's girlfriend is yelling at another content creator called No White Guilt about apparently who JF describes as someone who looks like him who tried to hurt her, even though she blatantly called him out by name. That's a little fucking weird, don't you think?
I had to mute Mama Jeff because she was telling some mean things about No White Guilt. I apologize. She has an actual issue.
Damn, I need to...
Don't say anything violent.
No, I won't.
What do you have to say?
No, I get seriously. You tried to kill me, okay? And I'm fucking sick that you're fucking me with me. You always follow me everywhere. And
Alright.
And you say you want to make spiritual movement, but you fucking tried to kill me for 3 years, okay?
And there are some more random outbursts like this one.
Hello, Mama Jeff. What's up?
Hey, Jeff, I saw in the chat the Little Mermaid.
Poor girl. Oh, this is knowing what I know now. This used to be hysterical. It's not funny anymore. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It will probably get a bit worse today.
There is an update on this, and this will take a dark turn. Jeannie did some great work with a interview of a girlfriend recently. Is it after her or before her? This girl.
After her.
So it's only the last 2 years.
I think it's the most recent relationship he's had because they literally broke up a month ago.
Well, who was she thinking dating this guy to begin with? I don't know.
Mermaid is now black.
The Little Mermaid is now black. Oh yeah, so it's hashtag not my Ariel.
And this one.
Because I was tired of GF and I locked him up in the basement. So now I took control of the public space. I control the public space, okay? So now we're gonna do something a little bit different, okay? Get on your knees and pray. Do it right now. Now we're gonna do only praying.
My dad used to do that when he wanted to say he's gonna whip my ass.
Okay, I control the public space. Jeff is in the basement.
The public space.
Hey, Jeff, you go to the basement.
That really call into question if this situation is, well, okay. And I would say it definitely appears JF has a type. And somehow, it actually doesn't end here. In a Montreal local news station, they had actually reported on some crazy graffiti that appeared on the walls. Some of them included 1488 with a little heart next to it, a Hail Warski sign, a Save Richard Spencer, and JF GARIÉPY, King of the World. Now wait a a second. I know what you're thinking. There is no way. There's no way I'm transitioning this. There's no way it is who you think it is. Is it? Well, the security footage really does do a great job of making it look like that. And just when you think this story can't possibly go off the rails any more than it already has, here's a clip that I'd like to show you. It's a great clip. Probably one of the most perfect clips I've ever seen. On the left side, you see Richard. I win! They fucking lose! Spencer. And on the right, JF, who's about to make an outrageous statement. Pay very close attention.
Did you watch my yesterday show, Richard?
I didn't, I'm sorry.
Okay, because I announced that
Richard Spencer is such a fucking creep. Every word out of his mouth just makes the hair on my fucking back stand up.
Just for transparency, because I was talking about a news item about Jeff Epstein, and I announced that Jeff Epstein has once contributed to the start of my YouTube channel with a $25,000 check, and
that'd be Jeffrey Epstein.
Since then, my YouTube channel has kind of taken a different direction, and people were scandalized. They were like,
Lily Richard Spencer, holy shit.
JF is an agent of a Jewish millionaire rapist. And as I
He's that person you were joking, I presume.
No, I'm not joking. This is real.
Yeah, you heard that right. JF, the man who tried to impregnate a 19-year-old girl with a disability, has ties to Jeffrey Epstein and has taken a sizable $25,000 donation from him. What does this mean? Well, probably nothing, to be honest, but I
Nothing. He's probably getting a tax write-off.
do think it's worth noting that Richard Spencer has this reaction to hearing JF explain himself.
JF is an agent of a Jewish millionaire rapist. And as I
He's that person you were joking, I presume.
No, I'm not joking. This is real. Jeff Epstein was a founder to one of my non-profits in the US with a $25,000 check in 2015, I believe.
Wow. So this is the Jeffrey Epstein who has like a pedophile island or something, and
might be.
Is it Clinton?
Well, at the time, he had not been found guilty, I believe, of the.
It's almost too much for Richard.
I win! They fucking lose! That's how the world fucking works! Little fucking
Spencer. This is just what JF claims, but why the fuck would Jeffrey Epstein donate to him? That just seems crazy, right? I guess it's possible maybe he's lying, but I don't know why he would lie about that, especially with all the stream deleting he had to do when people started looking for that information recently. But either way, I'd say JEAN-FRANÇOIS GARIÉPY is beyond parody. If you liked the video, please remember to hit the subscribe button and let me know down below if you want a deep dive into JF or any other creator. Thank you very much.
I make a living out of YouTube streaming. I talk about race and other subjects like this.
Really?
Yep. Do you know David Duke?
David Duke? No, I do not.
Yeah. KKK, ever heard of the group?
Oh yeah, my state was run by the KKK for a while.
Playing fucking Fortnite with these kids.
Nice.
Hey, Nicholas the Oreo, we in this shit, son?
Unbelievable. Truly and totally unbelievable.
Okay, buddy.
Thanks so much. Rando Online. Jape is the reason why Trump won't release the Floyd looks. Yeah, probably. Okay, so this is the part that a genie did.
Yep.
Wow. So yeah, this is the part that Jeannie did. Actually, I should have brought my glasses this time.
Probably.
I have
if you want, go grab them and then I'll take
I have the long range ones here, so I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I'll have to leave them on my end of my nose as well, a little bit. So this is the interview. The Real Housewives of Alberta, the one that got away.
Yeah.
Interview with JF's 10-10 supermodel. Is this girl fine? For real?
Yeah, apparently so.
All right. Well, I mean, you would know. I mean, she's good looking.
Yeah. I can't see her. Like, I mean, the only thing is you can see her in the
real life.
So,
it was like
Oh,
I think that's just I think a random point, and that was just me linking to the video itself.
okay.
But I
All
kind of
right.
want to,
Okay, let's
if
go
you
start
don't
from the
mind, I
beginning.
want to
Yeah,
do a
you did
little
the
bit of
work.
a
Sure.
spiel. Well, I
Sure,
just want
sure,
to
sure.
go to a little bit of a
789
spiel
says, "I hope
first
this isn't
before we
fake
start the
news."
video.
There's
Nothing fake about dude. We don't have time to fucking create
Do you
fake
pause
shit.
it then?
No,
This is
Oh, I just started the new one. Okay. I paused it.
Yeah, no, I was asking so I could make a spiel first.
Oh, okay. Go right ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
thank you.
Go right ahead. Okay, I
Goodness.
misunderstood.
Okay. I just kind of wanted to give you a bit of context on some stuff.
Let's hear it.
So the Real Housewives of Alberta. It's a YouTube and Rumble podcast that's hosted by two Alberta, so Canada women. There's Holly, who is the blonde one on the left,
She's got
and Rocky,
the gray one on the left. She's got gray ass hair. Who you kidding?
Well, okay. Screw you.
Who you kidding? Okay, go ahead.
Fine. And then Rocky is the brunette on the right. And so
Gotcha.
what they do is they talk about current events and then whatever matters to them. So sometimes they delve into politics related to the Alberta area. Sometimes they do internet stuff. So this stream that we're going to look at is an interview of one of JF's most recent exes, I think the most recent, who he has a 1-month-old child with. I can't remember how old she is, but she is younger than him.
Okay.
But so at first, like when I first heard of this video, I'm like, why are these two middle-aged women getting involved in this? And so then I went back a bit, and about 6-7 months ago, they did a stream just looking into what happened to Mama JF, because it was kind of a candid, kind of true crime like thing.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
And so what happened is he actually went into their chat and started typing and answering questions and like responding to stuff from them.
I'm not surprised
during that
I'm
live
not surprised.
stream.
That's kind of his move. Yeah. I think he went into one of my
And-
streams too. I think he did. Yeah.
He probably has, yeah. And then they did another stream, I think that same month or very close to it, where they kind of interviewed him and he gave his story and whatnot.
Okay. So is this?
And then,
okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not done. I apologize. I thought you were.
well, yeah, I was just gonna kind of go through it all, and then basically for the next couple of months, they've haven't done like select streams on him per se, but he or Mama JF have featured in quite a few of their streams. I think the total now is up to 11 over the past 6 months. Then let's see, I'm trying to find the
Decepticon hazard. Bro, no, I'm hitting a new PR, RN, stop the stream. What? What? I don't get that, but thank you. Those that don't know.
The next lengthy stream on JF and Allura was them re-looking at like his version of events and then matching them up to receipts that they had. Then they did, I think, like a rehash, almost revisit of the case on the anniversary of her disappearance when it was the 2-year anniversary. So they did that. Then they did a little bit of a feature of their story in the next couple of streams. Then I think in early September or late August, JF was making some comments on Twitter or maybe on a stream about the disappearance of Mama JF. And so they did a stream on that.
So they've been following this very closely. So what is this clip about?
Yeah.
I got it. I get you.
So this clip is, I mean, as I said in the beginning, it's an interview of his most recent ex, or I believe one of his most recent exes, and he has a 1-month-old son with her. So go to the timestamp 1.
Okay. This is it.
Well, it should be at 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 2 seconds off of that. It's
Okay,
258.
cool.
Yeah,
I thought it's I saw it saying 7.
we're ready. I
Sorry.
think we can play it. Let's play it. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
To it. And Doom7829 says, I hope this isn't fake news.
There's nothing fake about dude. We don't have time to fucking create fake shit.
No,
this is
we're
real.
not enough.
Talk like the luck LCU women.
This is real. This is JF. He's fucked over another woman, and she just happened to know that we are very eager for information, and she did what any good scorned lover would do, and she reached out to us. And then for the past 2 weeks,
I kind of like this chick
I've
already.
spent talking with her on text and on the phone.
She's the one that I didn't.
and,
I
through email.
wasn't sure if you'd like her
so,
or not.
So far, maybe I won't in a bit, but
Yeah.
No, I verified her. She's 100% legit. We've got pictures to prove it. So, without further ado, Holly, I think I should just bring the 10 out of 10 back on. I do want to quickly warn everybody. There obviously is some things that we're not going to talk about. We're not going to use kids' names, and we're not going to use the 10 out of 10's name or her picture just because, I don't know. She's beautiful, by the way. He wasn't lying. She is beautiful. But we're not going to use her picture just to give her a little bit of privacy. But without further ado, this is AI.
Yeah, we're that smart.
Yeah, that's what we did all weekend while they were fixing my car.
We were programming an AI bot.
Mind you, knuckleheads.
All right, and Holly is going to answer. She's going to save all your guys' good questions for the end, so that 10 out of 10 can answer the questions at the end. Okay. All right. Let us.
As long as she tells us about his penis.
Okay. Can you get great? Hello, 10 out of 10. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Thank you for coming on. I'm not sure if people can see. That is a picture of you with JF.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see his breasts in that picture. If you got a screen that you can zoom in, you should have a little look. There's quite a few pictures we've got. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. I was an Alberta housewife.
You were
for a few months. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're honorary on the screen.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. You can be an Alberta housewife. I'm not married, so you can still be an Alberta housewife, even though you're back in the States. So you and I went over some questions, and we're just going to jump right into it, just so we can, because we have so much to cover.
Yep.
So you're the mystery woman that's been identified as the 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have that title?
Embarrassing.
Is it? Is that why? Truly, I'm just curious. Is that why you preferred not to show your face today?
Well, yeah, because like he set me up. Like when you tell people, "Oh, my girlfriend's a 10 out of 10," if I go on there, they'll be like,
Isn't that
"Oh,
sad?
It,
Yeah, people will, because people are dicks, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I get criticized every fucking stream. There's usually somebody, and that's usually.
Shut up. Yeah, they're getting on my nerves. You're right. It's just because they just won't get to the fucking point, and they're being women.
That's part of it. And then I will say, I'll preface this ahead of time. They did get some critiques on how the interviews were done. And because they felt, at least a lot of viewers felt over the time that it's supposed to be an interview, but they felt that the host, or at very least Rocky, was talking over the interviewee.
Yeah, but it's like the Real Housewives of Alberta. They're not like journalists. You know what I mean? They're trying to have a conversation.
Yeah, no, and they
fellow
preface that like
bully,
exactly so much.
Okay,
Like it's a conversation. Like that's what happens.
I agree.
Somebody that's usually, I assume that they're with JF, talking about how fat I am. Like no matter where you go, though, I did think that was why, and I think that's so shitty. So that's okay. You don't have to show your face, but you can when you're ready. And you are beautiful. So don't worry about it.
Thanks.
And also, I just want to pat us on the back, first of all, Holly, us detective ladies, because we were right in our information we got from the homeowner. The pregnancy tests that were in the garbage were 10 out of 10s. So 10 out of 10, congratulations. You have a baby.
Yes.
How old is your baby?
He's about a month old.
Oh my God, he's so cute too. The pictures, he is actually.
Shut up, you
adorable.
broads!
Mostly looks like you.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So JF is obviously the father.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I feel that I've reached a stage of my life where I have enough women. You know what I mean? I have a woman that I serve, my love, and I don't think I have to deal with any other women the rest of my life. I think it's fair. I think I've done through all the steps. I've done everything now. It's like I don't have to anymore. I'm a master.
Mm-hmm.
You agree?
Yeah. No,
So
I'll give you that. I'll give you that path.
I'm succeeded. There's a lot of things I had to learn along the way. I've learned them all. Don't leave me alone.
Unfortunately.
Well, I've heard he's a fucking amazing dad.
Oh.
I'm being very sarcastic.
Yeah, well, when he talks about family values, think Manson family.
You didn't do any research on this guy? I would have sent you Nick Diorio's video.
Yeah, I will. I believe you. Is this your only child that you have? The one?
Yes.
JF? Okay. So JF is the one who started this he publicized your breakup. He mentioned that you kidnapped the baby and all this stuff. Do you want to tell everybody how that happened, and then we'll go back to how you met him after we talk about your breakup? So how we got here.
So how the breakup happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So while I was with JF, I noticed I loved him. I still have very strong feelings for him. I'm emotionally, it's hard to just when you're in love with someone, you don't just overnight stop loving them.
Right. No, of course.
And
not.
I still part of me is oh, I hope he changes and all, but I know logically he's not going to. But so after I gave birth, I had been holding a lot of things in while I was pregnant, because when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to stress out and argue. And so just, I put on a happy face and held a lot of stuff in. And after I was pregnant, I didn't put his name on the birth certificate.
Ooh.
And I didn't realize he would react like he did.
All right, I'm going to stick up for JF. If it's his baby and you don't put his name in the birth certificate, it's like you're trying to steal his kid. So I'm a little sympathetic here. I also have sympathy for this woman trying to keep this woman away from this guy. Get away from this guy.
He went totally ballistic.
I'm sure.
Was he there in the room with you or something?
Oh, no. I left Canada a week after I found out I was pregnant.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So she tried to steal the baby. That's what she tried to do. I see. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
She said after she got pregnant, she dipped.
After she found out she was pregnant, because she left, she was freaked out. Probably.
Look, I get leaving, but she didn't put his name on the birth certificate, so she probably gave birth when he wasn't there. Remember, I don't think he can go back to the States because of what happened in Texas.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure he went ballistic. In the best of circumstances, I think most guys would go ballistic. But again, I understand why she's doing what she's doing.
US. Make sure.
I've been in the U.S. for my entire pregnancy because I didn't want to have it in that environment. It was very stressful.
Good job. Good for you for taking care of you first.
Good for you.
So you had the baby. You didn't put it.
I know of my ex-wife. Her grandmother got pregnant. And apparently, her grandfather. I guess he was a party guy. Child of the war. He was over. So they had. She thought it'd be a good idea to give birth back home. Back home was in East Germany, in 1960. So they. She wanted to give birth to her parents. So they wheeled him over them. He was Bavarian. They go to East Germany. And Ray Conacher decides that there's too many people trying to run back to West Germany, and why the Bavarian grandfather was there. And until 1989, they were stuck because they built the wall in 1961.
Yeah.
He got stuck. He got stuck until 1989 working in a bicycle shop.
His name on, and he's texting you, I guess, while you're in the hospital?
Well, it was after I got out of the hospital. I got home, and one night, I think in the middle of the night, he texted me and he was like, "Did you put my name on
Yeah, she gets full custody for until proven otherwise, and he's got to make a lawsuit, and he's not allowed to go there. And of course, he had a fucking fit.
the birth certificate?" And I was like, "Well, no, and I didn't want to, that's when all hell broke loose.
Right.
How did he react?
I'll kill you.
He became very emotional and crying and stuff, and I felt bad. I didn't want to be in that situation. I wanted his name to
I mean,
be
if this was anybody but JF, this would have been the cruelest thing you could have done to somebody.
Mhm.
You know?
on the birth certificate, but the reason
Like, if I don't know JF's background, I think this woman's an animal for what she did. You know what I mean?
couldn't bring myself to put it on was because
But I know what JF is.
he has mental health problems.
Yes.
Right. Well, yeah, and I mean, as
And-
we carry on,
Yeah, and I don't trust him with kids.
weird. It's weird that you don't trust him with kids.
I mean, keep in mind, we are talking to a woman that decided to get in a romantic relationship after his last girlfriend mysteriously went missing. And oh, by the way, JF is the last person to see this woman. That is not good judgment. Well, maybe she got her shit together and says, you know what, I'm going to do in the States. I'm going to give birth. I'm going to hope he doesn't follow me. And yeah, sure, that's just making up for the mistake. But like, how out of your mind you got to be to get involved with this wacko to begin with.
Honestly, I'm seeing a pattern here on the internet. No, I think that's great. So that's awful. So you were sick too after you had your baby, weren't you?
Yeah, I had postpartum preeclampsia and I had to be hospitalized for it.
What is that? Just for some of the people who are watching, what is
It's like a condition that arises when you're pregnant or after you are. Your blood pressure goes up. Mine was going up to over 183.
Oh my God.
My feet
It's a good one from me.
were swollen. Yeah, it just depends on the person, what symptoms you have, but it is very dangerous and, it's a very serious thing.
So tell me this while you're dealing with the postpartum preeclampsia. He's at least being supportive then. He's not bombarding you or upsetting you then, right?
No.
Oh, he's not the
was-
class act that I thought he might be for 5 seconds. How did he handle that? What was he up to?
So, he was upsetting me, just arguing about the name on the birth certificate. And I was like, look, I really don't feel like arguing about this right now. I need to focus on getting better. And the nurses that were coming in my hospital room noticed, they're like, every time you're talking to your boyfriend, your blood pressure is going up.
Oh my God.
And
Well,
I
stole
was
his
like
baby.
begging him, and I was even video chatting with him. I was crying, and I was like, "Please stop, just be nice to me." I was begging him, "Be nice to me. I can't handle this right now. This isn't the time." And he's like, "I'll be nice to you when you put my name on the birth certificate."
What a self-centered fucking asshole.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I can understand why it's completely understandable why he's upset. What a self-centered prick.
Yeah.
It's his baby. These broads just, you get you women together, you all start agreeing with each other. There's no critical thought whatsoever. It's just like, that's right. He's a bastard. Now, JF is a bastard. I'm not saying he isn't. But I mean, he is, if he was not who he was, it's totally reasonable to be mad about this.
Wow.
And he was also talking to other girls, and he was like, I'll be faithful to you when you put my name on the birth certificate.
Oh, so he's making you insecure. He's trying to he's doing what he did to Alora. Like, oh, there's going to be other women in the queue. Is that what he's pulling? What a motherfucker. So you've just given birth to this child. You're sick, and it is like a very high risk sickness.
And it is his baby.
All of this, and it's all about JF. That's all he cares
Yeah, that's true.
about.
Yeah, and
it's not about you. It's about his baby. I get it, but I mean, it's his baby. He wants custody of his kid. I get it. I also get why she took off. Good move, by the way.
And
but let's not pretend that his anger is unjustified. Come on.
he admitted to me, he's like, one in particular, he's like, oh, I had to confide in another woman, and
Is that the
it's your
cringe
fault.
panda? Was that
Yeah.
and he said
But
he
it's
didn't.
the thing is, she's not even a woman. She's
I know JF is creepy freak, but it's even too horrible thing to do to him. I don't know that. He probably, if she's suspicious of him killing his ex-girlfriend, she was obligated to do what she just did. But all I'm saying is, under normal, even under these circumstances, they're saying that JF's reaction and behavior over this situation is unfounded. It's not. It's completely reasonable. But I do believe she needed to go.
she's a child.
No, I did check. I did deep check. She's 25.
Oh,
so
really?
She's technically not a child. She likes to
She likes to
portray herself,
cosplay as a child.
which is fucking weird.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking weird. But yeah, and it's also weird. It's weird that he would do that, and it's weird that he would send you those text messages. He's
Right.
cool.
And he was like, oh, she was calling him professor, and like she was like, our babies would have my blue eyes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I looked her up. Apparently she's like supposed to be a conservative Christian, but I wasn't aware like that it was a conservative value to try to be a home wrecker.
No. Well, it sounds like like we're JF.
So JF is getting a little pussy on the side while his fiance was pregnant. Another normal reaction.
So might have been talking for a few years from what you had said before. But that's just a shitbag thing to do.
Yeah.
So I mean, good for you though for sticking it to him and saying no, fuck you, absolutely not. Because a lot of women in that moment, they would have felt insecure and they would have maybe crumbled and they would have maybe just done what he wanted and whatever, gone against their own will. So that's impressive though that you got through it and you said fuck you, make me.
Right, and it made me dig my heels in even more, because I was like, do you think that you're helping your cause any? Like, why would I put your name on the birth certificate when I know if I kick off that you're going to move in one of these crazy women and like...
She's more worried about the cheating than the potential fucking murder.
They're going to have access to my
they
child.
get to it eventually is what I'm saying. So
yeah, I know they do. It's just like these women's priorities they're whacked the fuck out.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Nope. Well, I mean, as I'm glad it happened, just because it means I really think it saved your ass a lot.
Yeah.
Besides that, I know that you have a very, very good relationship with your mom, who also lives with you in the States.
Yeah.
And I just want to say a shout out to your
mom. Let's say if JF was normal, if JF didn't have his background, if JF didn't have this weird case that I am sure the Mounties are looking into, what this woman would have done is cruel, unusually cruel. But yeah, I do under it only because it's JF do I support it.
Your mom, because she is so good. She has baby. That 10 out of 10 can come.
Whether she knew that going in, she has a baby now, and she's got an obligation to keep that baby away from him. He's nuts. Yes, he did know that, and obviously she didn't care. She only cared about getting cheated on.
Come on and talk and tell your story. And her mom sounds like she's just been like over the top supportive, and so you're so lucky that you have that support, and I think it's amazing. So, all right, so we've gotten to how you broke up, because that's quicker than getting to the rest. But people really do want to know how did you first discover JF?
I used to be a big fan of the public space.
So I was reading a blog post by this guy called Vox Day. He's like a right-wing commentator and stuff. And he just kind of briefly mentioned that JF's partner had disappeared, and he described JF as neurologically unique. And I thought that was kind of funny because I have autism and I would consider
It's clear to me now. Oh, okay.
It makes so much more sense.
Oh, I'm sorry. so hot. How did you? Oh, now, okay. We gotta do something about these vaccines.
For myself
That
a little
Tylenol
bit
man has got to
neurologically
go.
unique, and I just on a whim contacted JF, and we ended up talking, and he says he has autism too. I don't
Oh,
know,
he's
maybe
got a
he's
few things. He's got like I don't know.
yeah,
He's like a narcissistic psychopath.
yeah, I don't know what he is totally, but you know,
He's neurologically different.
Do you remember when you started talking to him? Like, I'm just trying to keep track for when she went away and everything.
October of 2023.
That's when you first started talking to him. Not when you first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and she was reported missing in October 2023.
Right. And it was before like a lot of news had come out, and it was before I think he'd really done interviews about it. And I just assumed she would show up at that point. Like,
yeah. Well, what did he tell you about his in the early talks when you were just talking online?
I chopped her up in little
what did
pieces.
he tell you about Laura and the family situation?
he said like that she was crazy and like this hippie woman, and that she wanted to leave.
That's so it was similar story to what he's continuously said.
Yeah.
Like the mob. Tell her he ran away. It's like the mob does that, you know.
Okay.
That's
Did you ever?
That's what I did. The Sopranos. I did a Goodfellas. What do I do? Like he's telling Jimmy the Chan, like, what do I do? And I'm telling you, he ran away with another woman.
Percy, I don't even know how I wrote that one down. That one sounds dumb. What made you believe him over the stuff you're reading online? That one I'm curious.
That's a good question.
About like, how did you read something from like a lot of people in a forum? Because I knew we'd have checked some things out, and then he does his magic. Like, is it
right?
Is he just good?
Well,
fucking passing it off to male magic, mysterious. Like guys do that too. Like, oh, the bitch, she put a spell on me. like no, there's no magic there. You know, you just get when you're in love with somebody, you just get fucking.
That love potion number 9, baby.
Yes, love potion number 9.
Well, I would say I was kind of depressed at that point in my life and vulnerable, and I felt like
I needed a white supremacist. The last girlfriend went missing mysteriously.
I wanted to believe him.
Right.
I wanted to believe him.
That's what I think. I think a lot of people don't realize that is exactly what happens to us. We are so good at brainwashing ourselves into thinking.
That's both sexes, by the way. You know why? You know why you thought I wouldn't like this woman? I don't dislike this woman, right? She's unabashedly a woman, right? What I don't like about her is she only looks at it from a female perspective, and she doesn't like I try to attempt to like, all right, if I was a woman, I feel the way that like how this is how I would see things. And that's why I think I get along so well with women at this point in my life. She doesn't do that with men. She explains it to magic, you know, and manipulation and all this other stuff. Guys do the exact same thing. I mean, how many like guys in the chat, like how many men do you know that had a horrible girlfriend and they just rationalize absolutely everything to stay with it when it's the last thing they should be doing? It's both ends. Women just do it a little different. Women are a little more submissive. Women can be a little more ridiculous in that apartment. Guys just try to hide it, but it's essentially the same action. So I like, I mean, look at both sides of the spectrum here. Not that men are just bad. Men are evil. Ooh, those dippy dipshit. How do you think GF grabbed the gun before he shot Ma? I don't think he shot her. Not in Canada.
Things that we see, really, we can see it and we deny it and we justify it to ourselves. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get how you could do that, but I wanted just other people to maybe hear it. So when you started talking,
these men, they just put their magic and they just make you do things that you would normally do. Get the fuck out of here, man. Both genders do that. You know? I mean, everybody makes. Think about it. Like you're always going to make excuses for your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister. You're going to do it for somebody you love too.
How quickly
normal.
after you guys started talking?
It's not gender based.
JF invite you to Canada?
Like pretty much right away, and he was
Like he didn't try to
pressuring-
get to know you at all first?
Yeah, no. So I hadn't even watched one of his streams in full ever, and I didn't know about him doing the insemination stuff. And like one of the things he said to me when I first emailed him was, he's like, let me know if you want to make babies. And I thought he was just being kind of cute.
Jesus Christ, dippy dipshit. What the fuck?
I didn't realize it was like a deep seated
No,
thing.
he's a
to
weird.
have.
It's weird about it. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So right away, so he invited you. What I find shocking and concerning, and thank God you weren't a creep. Okay, you could have been a creep. There are a lot of, like, you guys look at the news. There's female pedophiles all over. Okay,
Yeah.
you do not. Who the fuck invites some woman they just met online to come to Canada to come and stay in their home or visit and at their home with their small children that they didn't even talk to you for a long time. Like, so irresponsible. And I'm so glad that you were who you were, because it could have ended up way worse.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
It could have.
What did she try to say? What did I miss? Dippy, thanks so much. Jeannie is a nice person. You're a nice person. What is she talking about? Jeannie, what am I missing here? What the fuck is she talking about? Like a female pedophiles? I'm lost.
I'm not gonna lie, I just completely zoned out for a bit because I was focusing on chat. So we may need to back up a bit.
All right, I don't know. No.
So when
It's
did
not
you
that
make your
important.
first trip to Canada then? Like, when did you decide, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna go see him?
He was pressuring me to come very quickly, but I put it off because I didn't feel comfortable with it.
Right.
I put it off until March of 2024.
That's pretty good, because I think he would have been, I can only imagine how much pressure he was putting on you.
Yeah.
So March of 2024. Okay, I
like the brother that doesn't talk and smokes.
Because we've seen the house. So people who are watching right now, if you haven't seen the house, it's in the playlist on YouTube and Rumble under JF GARIÉPY. So when you got there, I'm just dying to know, what was your first impression when you saw JF? Like, did he pick you up at the airport? How did that work?
Yeah, he picked me up at the airport in Charlottetown, and it was like, I don't know, an hour or so back to the house in O'Leary.
What did you think of JF when you first saw him, honestly?
He's beautiful.
Just be honest, it's okay.
A little bigger than I expected.
By a little bigger, you mean like 200 pounds bigger? Holly, will you pop up that one picture of him with her? She's walking in front of him. I'm sorry, Lee.
After this question, we're just going to take a quick break. We have a bunch of questions that people have posted, and we have a Rumble rant, so we need to go over those.
Okay, wait. We can't do the questions until after we get to just before we get into the Elora part, because we're not even there yet, Holly. I've got to keep these questions in sync. Okay, so this is the man that you saw, the man on the screen here, the one that definitely should be wearing a brassiere.
Oh God.
Those are boobies. Those are
boobies.
Wow. Well, yeah, because you're a supermodel.
I don't hate this woman. I don't hate her.
So he showed up like that. Okay.
What a flash.
So when you got,
What
so
movie?
that would have been like shocking, but good for you for just, I mean, what are you going to do? You're there.
Yeah.
So then you get to the house, and now he's talked himself up. I know he has, because he talks a lot of shit all day long. He talks about what a provider he is. So when you got to that house in O'Leary, I need to know what happened in your brain.
I was like, I can't wait to pop an Ambien and go to sleep.
Okay, buddy.
You fuck this guy. I mean, what the? Not trying to be gay, but Tommy kind of looks like a snack. Thanks.
It was just
Thanks,
too
buddy.
much to think about. I just wasn't ready to process.
It's pretty gay though.
Yeah, because that. So you and I know. Listen, I know we've talked a lot of shit about how the house wasn't clean, and you have said that you've cleaned a lot of that house. I believe that you cleaned a lot of the house. My shit talking is not about your cleanliness or whatever. It was about the fact that JF is, I'm such a provider and I've done all this shit, and you know I've done these renovations. He talks himself up. It's like he's just such a man. But then we see it, and you're like, no, dude, you're disgusting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there were things about the house that made me really uncomfortable, and I would try it.
Like JF was in it. That would have made me uncomfortable.
So we were sleeping in the upstairs part, and I had some concerns about the exposed insulation, and he
That's
would like
gross.
dismiss it. My first concern was like, does it contain asbestos? And I hope it didn't, because I slept up there for a few months. But the exposed insulation, like if you sleep in a room with that, it's going to make you sick. And it started causing me to have asthma attacks. And I didn't at the time realize that it was causing that. But I would wake up, like I almost died of an asthma attack one night. And later I confronted him about it. And I was like, did you know exposed insulation can cause respiratory issues like this? And he's like, no. And
Well,
I'm like, but you claim to know about fixing up houses, you know?
Right?
You're supposed to be a man I can count on.
Yes. Okay. Really cool.
Dude, fuck this guy. Does he have any? Am I wrong here? Does he have any responsibility whatsoever? The next goal is the SFTP book club and movie to be determined later, probably with him.
I've just got 2 more questions. In this
Yeah, we need to make a new goal.
We really do.
Yeah, new goal: SFTP book club.
Oh God, we got enough time as it is. Okay. I'm making that expensive.
Ooh.
All right. We'll start SFTP book club. How the fuck do I do this? I never remember. Super stickers? No, I don't want to buy anything. I want to make money. Start a poll.
That's a poll.
All right.
No.
No.
I
don't know. How do I do this?
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot.
I don't know.
Start another goal.
Start another goal there.
We're actually going to fulfill them. SFTP
book club.
There we go. One of these dorks read. Good luck with this.
Oh goodness. Come on, guys, we can do this.
I might lower it one day. I still got to read What's His Face. I haven't read that book yet that I was supposed to read initially.
I think Matt's read it now.
Yeah, Matt read all the way through.
Blood Meridian.
Blood Meridian. The problem is now I moved. I gotta find it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm on the second book that Matt recommended to me. Out of the trilogy he sent. I just haven't had the time to read it.
Matt would probably come back, not but he would probably join the SFTP book club. He's an avid reader.
Yeah.
Probably just me, you, and him.
No. I got multiple DMs from people within the community asking. Yes. I have a list.
Drama videos all day. Really?
Here's the list. So there's a ninja style guy. There's Wazoo. There's Nicole, Matt Pitt, Jeff Huffman, Norm McMath. Yeah.
Whoa! I'm pretty sure. Coming in for the book club. There it is. You got it.
Yeah, we got it.
I'll count it. That goes.
We got it.
Dibby dipshit. All right. There you go. Covered. He just knocked the whole thing out.
I will get those set up after this lengthy stream.
Remove goal. Remove. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh my goodness.
We'll
see, I told you there is a want.
All right. New goal. I'm going to run up and down the stairs like an idiot.
Yeah. Because when we first teased that, I'm pretty sure. So Matt DM'd me. Was like, "Yo, is that like legit?" And I was like, "I want it to be legit, but Tommy doesn't." And then I'm pretty sure, like after that, Jeff had even DM'd me asking, like, "Was this like, are you actually gonna do this?"
Right.
I'm like,
I
"Yeah,
got to do it.
I want to."
All right.
Yeah.
My wife would be proud of me if I started reading more often. So I suppose we'll see.
But don't ask any lore questions because we haven't gotten there yet.
Thank you.
Okay, Holly. So I just really quick too. So you met the kids. We're not going to use their names. We're going to do anything identifying. Was that overwhelming for you? Because how old were the kids when you met them? Like, so welcome to Charlottetown. I'm fat.
With the poker, nobody wants to play poker. I'd love to play poker. Yeah.
Here's my dumpy house, and these are my children. What was it like for you? Like that must have been overwhelming.
Well, I like kids, so
Right,
I was excited to meet them, but when I did, I was really let down because immediately I noticed something was off.
Whose kids are you talking about?
JF's kids. I think these are his and Alora's because he's got custody of Alora's.
Wait a minute.
Mama JF.
Mama JF had kids with him. That's
Yeah,
news.
2.
Oh, wow. Well, we were.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
Like,
right.
They didn't act like normal kids.
Because from what
you don't say.
From what I gathered, they seem severely like disabled almost. Like
well, she was. This is. He wants a. He wants like a white supremacist group where all the women are dumb.
Ethno state of retards.
White retards.
Like if we can throw out a lot of wild fucking labels, but
there's a lot of black supremacists that are for this.
like nonverbal autistic, maybe other stuff. Is that what you're saying? Like kind of like that?
So to be specific, when I went there, the girl was 3 and she didn't even speak in complete sentences.
Oh.
Like she couldn't say I want water or I want a cup of water.
No.
She speaks French, maybe?
It was, and I would try, like I wanted to work with them and teach them to do things. I had to teach her to wear clothes. She was naked in the house, totally naked. Had never worn clothes inside the house. And
doesn't JF say he drove this woman? I had no idea there was babies involved. To a gas station and dropped her off. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
So this
I
woman
recall
left
that.
her children behind. I can't believe them. Damn FBI or the Mounties or whatever the fuck goes on over there in the Great White North. There should be a cop in front of his house every day.
So I had to try to.
That's weird. That's so inappropriate to invite somebody into your home with your kids naked. That is so inappropriate, JF. Jesus fuck. Okay.
And they had this armchair, and like she would go to the bathroom and then like go sit on the arm of it, and like the chair was covered.
She didn't want, and she didn't have like the proper hygiene. Obviously, what the fuck is wrong with him? Okay, so that would have been overwhelming. And listen, we're not making fun of the children at all. This is not their fault.
I will. They're retarded.
No, not
this
at
is
all.
just the reality
Jesus
of
Christ.
you need to understand what 10 out of 10 walked into. And
Tommy did that. I'd taken him back to the hospital.
right, and like that would be.
This one's defective.
Oh, that'd be
It's not my
awful.
fault.
You can't go home either. Like, what do you do? And you don't have people there.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, and like the I would try to work with the
Thank
kids
you,
and
Frodo.
teach them things.
Good
And
story.
the boy is now 3, and he like is just learning to say, like he'll hold up a ball and be like ball. Like he
At 3.
Yeah, like
telling me off at 3.
A few months ago, JF was like, "Oh,
My son can speak 2 languages at 3.
he says about 10 words."
At 3.
Yeah, that's not normal. But does
And
JF
he's not
consider this
potty
normal?
trained. He's not potty trained. Like he doesn't even
That's
seem
overwhelming.
aware. Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
JF,
God.
Does he's obviously aware that his children have some something
Jesus.
going on.
Start sending these to
He must, and because he's got his PhD, and he's really good with, education. And
Send
all
him
that.
to
He
Streamlabs.
probably- He spends a lot of
And
time.
we'll count him for the gold
Streamlabs,
scale.
we'll count him.
There's some issues or no?
Yeah.
He told me I'm the problem.
Jesus.
All
Should've
right.
said- I almost said
Well,
something
that's
before.
not helpful.
And he said their IQs are at least 150.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to run up and down the stairs like an idiot, right?
But can't stay ball. at
Yeah.
3.
You gotta pause this. Can't pull a Hassan.
All right.
I feel like you should take a Twitter video of it. Oh,
Here we
you
go.
can't hear me.
I'll get a better shot. Here we go.
Yeah.
God, now we're totally doing low cow stuff now.
Yeah.
You know?
Make sure.
All right.
Turn on the light.
Move things around.
Light.
So I'm going to tear ass.
Give us light.
What?
Give us light.
I don't know if I can. Because I fucked with it before.
It's in the basement. Can you give us give us
I had
light
the
in the
camera
basement?
setting. I might be able to
Like
do it
you
now, yeah.
can't.
Yeah, I might be able to do it now. All right. Oh, that didn't work, did it?
No, that just made it so much worse.
Shut up. Here we go. Better?
Yeah. Yes.
Wonder bar. All right.
Perfect.
Well, would it be better to take my phone with me?
That's what I think. You should take a Twitter video or something. Like take a video, post it to Twitter.
It's gonna really piss my wife off.
Do it, and then get the reaction after.
Ready?
Yes. Oh my god. How is he not back yet? How is he not back yet? Oh my god. Where the fuck is he? Did Tommy die? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's back now. Okay, he made it back.
Going full walkout live, baby. Stop. It's embarrassing enough as it is.
No, you need to film the reaction of your wife too, like when she's angry.
I managed not to wake her up. I went all the way upstairs. Like Tommy's awake, I think.
Yeah.
Like playing video games or something.
We need another goal now.
39 seconds, pretty good. I put it on Twitter.
Yay! Oh, I'm gonna save that.
I catch my breath.
Well, you could set up a goal while you catch your breath.
I don't know for what. I don't run it again. Fuck that. That was peak athleticism. Thanks. Oh, Jesus Louises. All right, let's go check out.
What else could there be?
Oh, man. I just see these women like checking out what we're doing. It's like, this show's ridiculous. This guy criticized us.
No, I don't think they would. No, because I think it's quite similar to kind of what we do.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
That's what I think it is. I think of Rocky as kind of like you.
Female shock jocks?
And Holly, in a sense, is like
run
me.
Again, I wasn't looking. I'll put it on Twitter. No. It'd be another $100.
Another 100 after
another
that?
50.
Oh, another 50?
Another 50.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Where's he going to get the money for? Jesus Christ. You going to do it again?
Oh,
I gotta record it
Clancy.
again? What?
I don't know. Breaking news. Clancy dropped a statement about the Emiru incident.
What'd he say?
You want to take a look at that?
Yeah, flip it.
Yep. Shipping it over.
Ship it.
Also, Vault asks, why do you look like Bill Murray from Life Aquatic?
Because I wanted to make this a parade because I'm a French. I'll tell you exactly why. Because I love retarded girls. And this is the closest thing to a beret I could get. Dan Clancy. Okay. First and foremost, I want to be upfront and take accountability for the security incident that occurred. And I mean, it was meet and greet. It shouldn't have happened. Wasn't he not taking responsibility for this like the other day? And we take that very seriously. We failed both in allowing it to occur and our response following. We mismanaged our communications of the incident. It was all you're the and that includes the comments that I made. I apologize to Emiru for all that took place. We're going to do moving forward. This is all I had to say. All they had to do is we misjudged. We're going to fix. This is never happening again. That's it. You're going to still take shit after that, but not as much as you would if you, I don't know, pull a San.
Not your,
I swear.
yeah.
Oh God, I don't want to turn. This is. You could use
Gotta
it
do
one.
it.
Christmas is coming.
Yeah. Hold on.
Christmas is coming. I can't believe.
Dippy dipshit, come on. Please start sending them through Streamlabs.
Oh, he didn't do it through Streamlabs? Fuck.
Come on. Next time he'll probably make it so that like it has to be through Streamlabs or he won't do it. So
Yeah. Oh, that's still money. They don't get that much of it. Hold on, let me see if I don't know. Did
yeah, play it for. It hasn't gone yet. Yeah.
It didn't upload yet. What's going on? It's still sending
Well,
posts. Hold on.
While you do that, I'm running to the bathroom again.
Go ahead. I will do the run. Oh, it's already up. It should be up now. Ridiculous. Thank you for your generosity, Dippy Dipshit. All right. I guess I got to save this for her. This is redonkulous, if you ask me. Absolutely redonkulous. Oh, man. So, run till Shrek lives in your ant swamp. What? Shrek lives in your ass swamp? I don't get it, but sure. That would be wonderful. Super, super great. Christ. Who is people sending me weird DMs? Somebody just sent me a thing that beefing with Rostov was. I chose the nicest guy. Right. I hope he gets his job back. I'm sure he will. Jesus, what's the matter with
I'm
her?
back.
What are you drunk on? All right, you want to watch this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again. This one.
Yes.
This one I'm gonna put in the I'm not putting 20 of these on there. So here we go. Yeah, I'm putting effort into it. You can hear it.
Yeah.
I just tried to play my feet. Back down. Don't break my ass. Fucking ridiculous.
And you gotta do it again.
Yeah, I would do it again. This one I'll put in the whatchamacallit though.
Discord.
I don't want to get yelled at though. I'm allowed. I'm allowed to try not to get yelled at.
Well, if you get yelled at, record it. Oh my god.
This one might get me in trouble. Because she's probably up now, with all the banging and shit. I gotta pee too.
So do it in the pee.
3, 2, 1, go.
Are you in trouble?
Happy?
Are you in trouble?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's it though. If I do it a third time, I'm gonna $300, and then my wife's gonna. Oh shit! Nothing. I'll explain tomorrow. She closed it. She like slammed the door. Okay. Ooh, this one was 33 seconds. It was faster.
Yeah, if it felt a lot faster.
That was the same distance, you can tell. That one's going to Discord.
Oh my god.
Can we do our thing now? Yeah. Well, it can't hurt. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Remember, kids, your health is important, yes. Don't get fat. You should know these things by now. For fuck's sake. All right, let me close this goddamn door.
What other goals can we think of, guys? We need some more goals. Ones that aren't mean to Tommy, though. Don't be mean to him.
God. Well, I'm going to treat myself for something this week. Yeah.
I get treated to a movie and a book club.
Congratulations. You got it all.
Woo!
All right, let's watch
We're not even 30 minutes in.
These broads. We're only going another 30 tops.
And don't use toilet paper. But use the chair of the arm. I mean, whatever. I guess that could be just lazy kid. But I mean, also, you would expect that he would be correcting that behavior.
Yeah, and when I got there the first time, the girl, her hair was like in dreadlocks. It looked like it hadn't been brushed. And I started trying to brush it, and I had to cut out like 3-inch sections of hair that was matted.
The poor little girl. She must have hated getting her hair brushed then. Like I would hate it if it hurt.
At first, yeah, but she did to some degree, to the extent she could. She did bond with me, and I'm very fond of her. She's, I did volunteer with special ed kids at one point, so I kind of I like them.
Right, that's good. Well, that's lucky for JF
hard.
Because you could have been somebody with a short temper.
Yeah,
you could have. He put them at such risk by inviting a stranger in their home. It's especially with the difficulties they're having. Mm-hmm. Okay, Holly, I'm gonna jump off for a second and let you do your talking, and you can read some comments. I'll be right back. But when I come back, we're gonna go start leaning into the Alora stuff. Okay, and you're okay. You're okay. 10 out of 10. You're feeling comfortable. Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. So we do have some questions from the audience. I figured I would keep them while you were talking, not to interrupt the flow of conversation, because I mean we're all 100% locked in on what you're talking about. Yeah. It's really interesting to hear your interpretation of what happened, because you're a person that actually was there. I mean, we're just seeing tidbits and we're just watching
what
things
time
on the internet.
What? We are at
28:16. We can skip up to 30:11.
30:11. Okay.
So it skips a couple of minutes because this is just some random questions that don't really or comments.
Do you like the?
Oh no, I'm not singing a song.
Well, maybe next time. I sacrifice, so should you.
Nope. When Volt wants us to sing a duet, Jesus.
That's true. How many? Just 10 out of 10. You do
Don't answer that, by the way.
have, because you had documents from immigration, right? He had.
I didn't have documents from them.
Okay, you suck. But you did. You know for sure he had 3
Oh
wives.
yeah, I had documents from. He was going to immigrate to the U.S. Yeah,
Right,
I had
okay.
those.
So he had 3 wives, right? Or legal wives, and then he had kids with one of them.
Yeah, he had a son with the woman he was married to in North Carolina.
Okay. And then a daughter too, right?
Yeah, after he left North Carolina, he went back to Quebec, and he met a woman online and had a daughter with her.
Okay.
Jesus.
Just want to make sure that so there's those 2 kids, your child, and then the 2 that he has. So the only child he has contact
It
with.
just shows anybody can make a baby. You know, I figured because he was 30 something and he didn't have kids. It's like probably luck out. He won't. Oh, I was wrong.
Is the 2 with the missing mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shocking. Okay, continue on, Holly. Sorry.
So this comment here was about when you were talking about having preeclampsia. There was a lot of support saying we're really sorry to hear that you had to go through that. Yeah, there was a lot of comments about that. So everyone in the chat really does feel awful that you had to go through that and then have it exacerbated by a lovely partner.
Thanks.
Comment, good move not giving JF any leverage. That would be during the birth certificate conversation. So good for you for doing that and digging your heels in and standing your ground. Then when you were talking about how he was threatening that he was talking to other women, that's his normal pattern of behavior, going back to the queue of women. So
and when we were together, I asked him, I was like, do you have a queue of women waiting if, something happens between us? And he was like, oh, no, I'll never be with another woman after you. You're the one, you're special. And
God, he's so gross.
And I believed him.
I know you did. Of course you did. We have everybody watching has eaten somebody's bullshit because it makes us feel better about our situation. Yeah. So that's terrible though.
Okay, and so they were talking about the the birth certificate. JF doesn't strike me as a guy who would have been this big on government documentation of having his name on the birth certificate because he's such an edgy guy and anti-government.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to hear that he was so passionate about something.
Why wouldn't he? I don't know. But just because he's crazy doesn't mean he doesn't. His kids, that's crazy.
Something like that. Then tying into that, JF, this is all the birth certificate conversation. JF sounds like the issue is ownership. That's why he wanted the name.
What do you mean? You don't have custody unless you have the name on the. And then if she writes no name, you have to get a lawsuit. She's got to they got to do a paternity test. It's a nightmare. Are you women dipshits? Again. These I get why she did what she did, but these women's like oh, I can't believe he would even care about his children. It's just bizarre.
And that's from Tom C2. That's his personal opinion.
Yeah.
And then there was oh damn, you're interviewing his ex?
Yeah.
It's fucking Ralph. Picture of Ralph.
We are. Then there's a question here that I don't know if you've answered already, but what was JF's appeal?
Well, I have autism and
I'm a retard. There's no appeal whatsoever. It's so funny. That's fucking hysterical.
Claims that he has autism, so we kind of bonded over that. And I like that he was intelligent. So.
Well, he does. Listen, I mean, I would not hate on him. Like people, I think some people think I'm just like I've got like tunnel vision. I just hate this guy. No. He inserted himself into our stream. First of all, we were just looking at the case very lightly. One time, we would have never talked about this guy again after that day if he had not inserted himself into the comments and started to fucking, make it into something it didn't need to be. Mm-hmm. And then the more I looked at it and the more I looked at everything, I just thought the way you talk about Alora is disgusting. And the fact that you don't care where the mother of your children is. And that's my obsession. I want to find the truth out for Alora and for her kids. But Also,
he could JF could be stupid. He does have a doctor. He did go to Duke. You know, I mean, he's obviously does something right academically. I mean, yes, he does retarded, like wild, crazy stuff. But I mean, that's. I don't know if stupid's the word. I think impaired,
to protect other women.
Disturbed.
And he just keeps putting himself out there and talking about how he needs to mate with people and spread his semen all over. He needs to stop. He needs a vasectomy.
You know, when I was with him, I was just kind of thinking, well, his love for me will win out. He'll let go of all that stuff and just realize that it's silly.
You poor thing, girl.
You know. Yeah, but you should be loved like that. So it's not too silly. He's the fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And he did lose a really great woman.
So that actually is a good segue to Mr. Scott Awesome sent us a Rumble rant.
This is all his fault.
That says, this JF series was not my fault.
Yeah, it was all your fault. You literally started it.
Mr. Scott Awesome. Yes, it is.
Your fault.
So 10 out of 10. Are you taller than JF? I think we saw
a lot.
Sure.
How tall are you?
Well, I'm actually 5'5".
What? How do you look so tall in these pictures?
I had heels on.
Oh.
So how tall do you think he is in real life?
He says
not what he says. No. I knew that was weird. Stop with that. Man, you guys gotta stop that. No, but how tall do you think he is?
He's French. How tall could he be?
About my height.
See these little fuckers. They're all little fuckers. Always. Okay.
So 10 out of 10. I don't blame you for never finishing one of JF's shows because very few people can.
Yeah.
Well, I've tried. It's hard. And that's why we have people who watch for us and take notes and they give us the notes because we can't stand him.
No.
Then when we were talking about the house, when you first showed up, the comment is he a freaking moron? There were children in that house.
Yeah.
We thought the same thing.
That's why we posted that video. It wasn't because we're not making fun. Listen, if you're poor, right? Like if you're poor, we get it. That's fine. That part's fine. He sits there and says like, I'm this big, I'm a provider. And that's where I'm like, oh, okay, let's look at what you're providing.
Yeah.
But
well, and one of the ways that he won me over before I went to Canada was he told me that he made like $7,000 or $8,000 a month, and he started love bombing me with money. Like he would send me $1,000.
So you thought security because the way you just said that sounded real gold diggery. I'm not gonna lie, but when you told me that, you said you liked the fact that he was secure financially.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. You weren't literally gold digging. That wasn't actually.
No, he just made me think. Oh, he can take care of a family, and he's.
Yeah, that's a nice trick. You just throw all your money at the broad 1 month and say, "Ah, it's plenty where this came from." That is kind of
like I can take care of you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Right.
But as the relationship progressed, he started contradicting that. Like,
no shit.
You know, I would ask him questions about like adult things we need to deal with. Like, how about a life insurance policy? So I'm taken care of when you die of a heart attack from being fat, you know? And he's like, he say he doesn't believe in life insurance policies.
Oh, but he believes in birth certificate. He believes in everything when it works out for him. Speaking of fat, you did send me a video. I think we should just real quick while we're getting into this.
Oh, we've got
send me a
more.
video. Oh, okay, sorry.
A couple more. So when you were talking about sleeping in that horrible room, the chat lit up. You are 100% right. Maybe not asbestos, but definitely that pink fiberglass. Those fibers do cause breathing problems, emphysema, asthma. And then, of course, no vapor barrier. That's disgusting. That's one thing we noticed in the video. Yeah. And then the final comment here about that was concern about the insemination schedule overriding weird breathing issues. Fuck up.
Yeah, it does. Good comments, chat. Okay, sorry. All right. Can I go now?
Yeah, now go ahead.
Okay,
and sorry. Store up some
I
more
just want to make sure. I feel like I'm panicking a little bit because I'm like, I don't want her baby to need her. Not right now. Because it's newborn. So I don't know how long we're going to have her. So you were saying, you did tell me that JF did have one weird habit. What does he do in the night? And you did send me a video. And I'm gonna show that video after you explain. I want you to You don't just tell us what his habit was. Is weird, right?
So a lot of nights he would like wake up in the night and go cook himself a meal in the kitchen. And he reminded me, like, if you've ever seen Charlotte's Web, if you've seen the scene where Templeton the rat goes to the fair and eats everything, that was JF in the kitchen at night.
I know what scene she's talking about. I like Charlotte's Web when I was
Exactly.
a kid.
I love
exactly.
it. I love that scene. I used to have it's so embarrassing. I used to have a little bit of a crush on Templeton. It's so embarrassing.
Templeton the
The
rat?
rat, yeah. Yeah.
Like fat guys?
No. Because he wasn't fat until that. As soon as he got to that point, I was like, ooh, what the fuck? No.
Templeton the rat.
That's terrible. And he had no shame about it. I can't believe it. You know what? I did upload it, but is it here?
And there would be dirty dishes everywhere for me to clean up.
Oh, that's so disrespectful. So he did
Get to work.
Did like to take out gorge on
Make me a
food.
sandwich.
Did he have good eating habits? So like he liked vegetables and stuff, did he not? I forgot the video. Sorry.
At one point he like made a little bit of an effort to lose weight, but it didn't stick.
That's okay. What about the kids? Did he feed them really well or like good food?
No.
No,
they eat like McDonald's and buttered noodles, and he buys them those. The boy won't eat meat and stuff, so he buys them the Haribo gummies, and he's like, I was like, those aren't healthy, and he goes, they have protein in them.
Yes. He doesn't actually think
Super dad.
so he thinks that does he actually think
yeah.
that? Does he actually think that that's a good source of protein? Is he serious?
Well, he presented it to me as like a serious thing.
What the fuck is wrong with him? My God. Speaking of gummies.
Hey guys, it's Maynard time. Brother.
Oh, it's nasty. So they're like female shock jocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry, Holly. I had to do it because Holly
Why?
really hates it, and I love it. Okay. Okay, so back to the questions, Holly. You got me all distracted now. Let's get back to the Allura part. All right. So we know that his house is disgusting.
I like her. I do.
Mm-hmm.
She's unabashedly a chick. Bitch. Middle-aged bitch. Fuck off. She doesn't care who knows it. And she's about the girls, which I kind of respect too. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't feel like a feminist either. You know?
Yeah, no.
She's not like a wacko. She's just like girls first. All right. Yeah, I can connect with that.
You know your reaction and everything. That's got to be a lot. So we're going to lean a bit into the Laura. So when you got to the home, was there any items that clearly belonged to Laura in the home?
Yeah, her wardrobe, her clothes and everything was in the closet, and it looked like she was still living there. It had never been touched.
So when he said he took 3 days off, 3 days off to clean the house and get rid of all her stuff, that's a lie.
I think so.
Well, obviously, if your clothes are still there and everything's there, what a fucking weirdo too.
Yeah.
What a weirdo to invite you in the home like that. Okay, so that's uncomfortable. Sorry. There was cameras in the pictures and the photos that we have from the homeowner that bought the house. There's cameras in the living room and a camera in the bedroom, right?
Yeah.
You were aware of these cameras. Now, did JF tell you why those cameras were there?
He said they were there because Allura was crazy and he was afraid she was going to kidnap the children. And I was like, why would anyone kidnap those two?
Okay. Well, I mean, while it wouldn't be kidnapping to her kids, like he's a fucking weirdo. But so he actually, because that house is tiny. He
gives words his own definition, like kidnapping and stealing.
He says,
he says I stole Bitcoin. Let's talk about what I did. He gave me Bitcoin. And then when I didn't put his name on the birth certificate, he asked for the Bitcoin back. And I
What an
said,
idiot.
I said, no, I'm not giving it back to you.
Yeah, because you already know he's not going to pay child support. He's made that abundantly clear on other streams over and over for years. He will not pay child support. So, okay, so that's crazy. So, okay, question. During the did the kids ever mention Alora to you? Did they ever talk about their mom? Did they...
That's not true, is it?
Hi, the audio cut out for me for a second.
Yeah. Can you prove that sub to Zane? I did like him a lot. He's supposed to work on the music on that documentary I did. Oh. Why is this always the way I find out about death? You know?
Just is.
Well, the YouTuber in Ireland, that's the way I found out about it.
Mm-hmm.
What did he call himself? What was his name? He had a really great cover song.
I can't remember.
Like an awesome cover. Really? Really? Let me check Twitter and see if I see any. I probably could ask Blue Stank. I bet he knows. I'm trying to. I just want to copy paste it. Let's see. I don't see the guy in my. Oh, because I'm doing top chat. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. All right. Let me do a. I hope that's not true, by the way. I hope you're a liar, but kind of a bizarre thing to lie about. Let me do a Twitter search on this sucker. Because, I mean, this is all friends. He's a talented musician. He was a guy, if this is true, this is the, did you live with your parents? There was that guy. That thing, yeah. I don't know. I just typed it in.
I would just look at people, I'd say. Look at people.
People, yeah.
Yeah, sure, just a top.
I gotta watch it because I don't want like big black dick to pop on screen or something. No, that just
Yeah,
gives
that's
you
what I'm saying.
People talking about it. I think he deleted his.
It would be
Twitter,
the profile.
A long time. Yeah, no, I don't think he's. I think he deleted.
Yeah,
his
but I
profile.
don't think it's any of these.
Yeah, top or latest. I'll call latest. All right. Nope.
Yeah, see.
Nothing. No, I don't see anything. Can confirm nor deny it. Well, I hope it isn't true. I haven't talked to the guy in years. Well over 5, actually. So crazy stream.
Ever seen Mummy or anything?
The boy's not capable. He doesn't know what a mom is, even, or
Because he was just 10 months, right? When
yeah, and he doesn't know his own name hardly. The girl, JF. So the girl started calling me Mama right away, and JF said, "Oh, she wanted to
Mama,
do that."
as in Mama JF.
No, just like
Mama. That's so
as
weird.
in her mother, and you know,
right away.
Yeah, and JF said, "Oh, she likes you. She wants to call you that." But I kind of wonder if he put her up to it.
What a fucking weirdo. That's weird. And he was fine with that. He didn't think there was any boundary issues. Like, it's fine.
No, he was like, "You're their mom now."
That's crazy. Did JF ever give you like a warning? Like, did he ever say, "Okay, listen, so Laura's like, she's obviously taken off. I don't think she'll ever come back. But if she does, this is what we're gonna do"?
Nope.
That's weird. See, because I feel like any normal person in that situation would have had a plan. Like, you know, because she could have returned, right? If she really just ran away. I did want to show you this video here. I think.
Right before you do that, we did get a $10 Rumble rant.
Thank you.
From Swampy Boy. Shout out to the Winans, Andy, PPP, and the casino. R.I.P. Mama JF.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video where JF's talking about Allura.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember where I was going with this question. I'll ask you the question after we watch it, just because I can't remember what the question was.
So let's see. Oh, and here's a question. I think you are
not that one. It's
you left. Like, how are things emotionally in the house?
Oh, it was always a good relationship between her and I, and so things were not different. She had already left for trips like this, so it was not the first time, and it was something that she was planning many weeks in advance. I remember in the last month before she went, we constantly went at Canadian Tire and other places because she wanted some stuff for her trip. She wanted a little seat for the forest. She wanted a knife. She wanted this and that. So we were shopping a lot, and she was really intentional about this trip.
Okay, so that's what he told us about Allura's disappearance. And he says in there that she's done this before. Has he told you that she had gone on these trips before?
Trips like going away, running away from him.
Yeah. Well, okay. So he said that she ran away from him. He didn't say they're like planned adventures of hippiness.
No.
Okay. Can I ask what he told you about the experience? I know you're like part two. No, we can't. We got to get it in. What did he tell you? Everybody that's watching, get ready. You're about to fucking get upset. What did he tell you about? You actually just tell us about that drive. Tell us about that drive, and then you can tell us about what he told you about where she went.
Okay. All right. This is it'll be a big part right here.
So when you were driving in Alberta, you'd been here now. This is your second trip here, right? Or was that still your first? And second. It's late at night. You're driving down a rural road.
Yeah.
With this man that kind of still getting to know.
Right.
And he decides this is a good moment to tell you what.
He said, it was silent. It was really eerie. Out of nowhere, he's like, I used to beat Allura.
He used to beat Allura.
Yes.
And okay, what did you fucking do? Because that was terrifying.
I acted calm.
And you
didn't want to piss him off.
Say how or why or
I did start asking questions.
What did she do that pissed you off?
I was like, well, how often, how hard? And he said as hard as he could, at least once a week. I think more than that.
So he admits to you, driving down a rural road at night, that he beat Allura severely at least once a week.
If this is true, I think we know what happened. Right, Sheedy? Yeah, it's probably an accident.
Yeah.
Did he tell you why? Though, was
I don't know if I'm gonna make this clear. I don't know if Jay killed this woman or not. I don't. I have no idea. But it wouldn't shock me.
Is it just like, hey, it's Tuesday, time to get your fucking beat on? Like, what was the reasons behind that?
He said because she would call him a pedophile.
And he thought that would calm her down, right? Is that what you said?
He so he explained he would beat her like that, and I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, I knew you'd understand.
What a fucking creep.
And
what a
he
fucking
said
creep.
He's like, I had to do that. I had no choice. And at that moment I was like, oh,
why is she surprised? Like, there's nothing that Jay has done here or she's talked about. Some of it's funny, but nothing shocking.
He killed her because I think he was telling me that to test my reaction to that. And the next thing he was going to do was tell me he killed her and be like, I had no choice. That's what I had to do.
Holy fuck.
Wait, did he admit to killing her? Is that what he said? What? Who?
Go back.
Telling me that to test my reaction to that. And the next thing he was going to do was tell me he killed her and be like, I had no choice. That's what I had to do.
I don't get it.
Yeah, no. So what they're saying is that he said that like he beat her as if to kind of like see where she would feel on that topic. So if she was like, well, what the fuck?
So
How
he
could
was
you
te-
do that?
he was
Then he
testing the-
wouldn't say anything else. Yeah, testing the waters.
The waters
So
so
then
you
if
could
she
tell
didn't
her.
have any reaction, then he would have been like, yeah, and like one time I just beat her so hard that I just
an
accidentally
accident.
killed her or something. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck. I'm so glad that you got away because that is
Yeah, this woman needed to get away. And I understand her
Mhm.
not putting the thing on the thing, but I also understand JF's reaction.
terrifying. I do believe he was testing the waters. That to me seems like it. I mean, I've done that,
Wouldn't shock me either, lady.
not with murder and not with missing people, but I've admitted, like, some shit you're not proud of with your new partner, and you're like,
Yeah.
you test the water, right? You say something
Mhm.
without going full fucking crazy. So, okay, so that is really upsetting. So everybody in the chat, I can see the chat's lit up. Yes.
Or you can do it like I do. What did you do with your other partner? None of your business. It's my past relationship. It's
You
none of
actually
your
don't
business.
need to interact with real people
OJ,
ever.
that N-word did it. Thanks, OJ.
This is now confirmed that JF has admitted to beating her repeatedly
No, it's not confirmed. We have testimony that it happened, sweetie.
because she constantly called him a pedophile.
Yeah.
And this pedophile stuff, she'd been doing that for years. That wasn't something new. She did that back when his dad died.
Yeah, at his dad's funeral, he was looking at his niece, and I guess Alora started saying he was a pedophile because of the way he was looking at her.
That's
and
yeah,
he
but
had to
maybe
leave. They had to go
we
back
don't know
to his
why
mom's
Alora
house.
felt like that.
No, I don't know.
But so that's a few years ago. So she'd been doing this. She knew obviously his reaction is probably not going to be favorable. Now, so when I was thinking about that, I was thinking, okay, well, what the fuck, Alora? If you thought this, why would you leave, right? So you and I were talking, and you told me that he said that Alora had gone the trip before, the last time
Alora is Mama JF, if you haven't figured it out.
she left, when she reappeared on the street, before she finally disappeared. He told you what? Where did she go?
Alora went to a shelter for battered women, I think in Montreal, and she got kicked out because there.
Poor Mama JF couldn't catch a break, could she?
Mhm.
Oh, God. Oof.
Was like a trans person there, and I think it was a man that turned into a woman. And she was like, "You're not a real woman," so they kicked her out.
Way to go, Canada.
Just hold on. I just need everybody.
So they kicked the real woman out for running her mouth. Boy, that place should be shut down if she was murdered, man. Let me tell you, because she said something politically incorrect about a man. Unbelievable. I mean, you're paid $100. I got scammed.
Everybody hear this.
I'm doing just fine.
So, okay, so Alora has escaped. She had to leave without the kids because he had cameras in the house. So she had no choice. She had to leave the kids. She goes to a women's shelter. She goes to Montreal where she knows, she has a little bit of a base of support there. I think that's why she would have picked Montreal. She goes there and then the woke politics,
Get her kicked out.
caused her.
That is unbelievable. Everybody should be arrested in that fucking thing. Some kind of consequences should happen because she ran her mouth. That's why she got beat all the time.
It's actually fucking
It's
disgusting,
unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, look, let's face it. She was getting beat because she was running her mouth to JF. She ran her mouth in there, and then they fucking threw her out in the street when she was like really in danger. When some transgender man, a man that calls himself transgender, I should say, was, God knows what he was doing there. Probably something terrible. It's not a battered woman. It's a man. God damn.
To get kicked out of a woman's shelter because a man with a skirt on took priority. His feelings took priority.
His feelings took priority. Well, go Canada.
Woman that's actually so if
women are really getting the shit end of the stick lately, the sports, this type of stuff, like nothing's women's anymore.
Yeah.
It's women's until a guy says he's a woman.
Alora does turn up dead. that fucking women's shelter, you guys, you're all.
You actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
Teddy donated $5. JF version of a getting to know each other conversation, so I just want to get this over with. I don't want kids. Commitment is hard for me. Oh, and I beat women. The chicken is great here, by the
way. Yeah, I get you. Way to go, Teddy. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell I missed? I had a really good point.
His feelings took priority.
Feelings took
woman
priority.
that's actually. So if Alora does turn up dead, that fucking women's
But cover it up.
shelter, you guys, you're on. Just put it. You're on alert now because you're gonna have to answer to that.
I bet they won't. They'll cover for it. It's Canada. You guys are practically a communist country at this point. It's your own fault.
If that is true, that is absolutely fucked. And I love that I appreciate that you told us this, because I think it would be really hard for you. If it was me, it would be hard for me to admit that he'd said these things.
Yeah.
Because it did put you in a bad spot. Like, fuck you, JF, for putting her 10 out of 10 in that spot too. That's so disrespectful on so many levels.
Yeah, and it's like I'm gonna have to go to therapy now. But in my mind, I compartmentalize the stuff he would do.
Yeah, you had to probably.
Yeah, and because there was a side of him I thought was in love with me, and
well, he wouldn't have been all that bad. He would have, he couldn't be all evil. I understand that you fell for him, and I do believe he probably.
How does he make money now? Is he still stream? I never hear his name anymore.
Has some.
Does he still stream?
Who?
Yeah. He streams still or something. Yeah.
I think he does.
Or
Yeah.
something that he does. So that's really fucked, though.
And we did get just another Rumble rant.
Okay.
So from Bondi 33, thank you again, Bondi, for supporting.
Bondi's our sugar daddy.
Yeah.
You actually don't need to
so
interact
for $10,
with real people ever.
he said, "I gotta match the."
Inner voice donated $5. Stop enabling the pandas. Let nature take its course.
And George Carlin agrees.
I'm going to match the Rumble rant. Fuck JF, that greasy parasite running a cult of one.
Yeah. Thank you, Bondi. Okay, 10 out of 10. I have a question. Okay, so when you visit, JF was going to go to the States with the kids and you, right? That at some point that was going to happen. That was the plan.
Right. So the first time I went to Canada to meet him, my plan was only to stay for 2 weeks, and he was going to drive me back to the U.S.
Right.
And so we packed everything up and drove to the border of New Brunswick and Maine.
Okay.
And we tried to cross, and when we tried to drive through, they told us we were going to have to pull over and go into the building.
So did get questioned or whatever?
Yeah, and they
Jan's an illegal migrant.
ended up interrogating him for 8 hours.
Holy fuck!
Oh shoot!
So that, and you know,
yeah, you can't. It's not like it used to be, and they used to let you slip. After 9/11, you can't just go to Canada by accident anymore. There was this town, I was watching a video, and it's like a regular suburban town. It could be it looked like in New Jersey or any other place. And there's one part where if you go too far down the street, you're in Canada, right? And they have signs all over. You better have your passport. If you so you have the Americans on one side and the Canadians on the other. Right, and if you make a wrong turn, right, and either I guess their version of ICE or the authorities on either side, you can get pulled in for fucking ever. And it's well, I live in the neighborhood, so no. And they have signs all over the place, and it's you could actually do it by night by accident because not every area. Because I mean, it's so weird. I don't know if I can do this. Imagine a swivel, like a snake, right? And at the ends, this part's in the States, that part's in Canada, this part. So if you drive down the street, you can go in and out of the country. like that, you know, like you could go in and out of the country. I thought that town was in Michigan. Yes, it is. It is. It's in Massachusetts. You can't. My point is, you can't just drive over. When I was a kid, prior to 9/11, you could go back and forth. They didn't check half the damn time. It ain't like that no more.
Oh, but you were stuck with the kids, right? The whole time, or what?
Yes.
But yeah, it's like you're obligated. It's not like here in the European Union where you know you pretty much travel where you want. Better have your passport. You know.
And they were screaming.
No shit.
It was terrible.
What did Border Patrol say to you? This is, I think, amazing,
Patrol,
and it makes me wonder what
my brother's in Border Patrol. You can tell I'm getting tired.
Border Patrol knows about the whole situation that RCMP here are not
You can call it
really
quits
focused
soon
on.
if you want.
Well, I was thinking about going to 12 after because that'll probably give us 1 hour next time.
So while they were interrogating him, they sent one agent over to talk to me. And at one point, one of them who was talking to JF turns to me and he's like, "Do you know about his history? Do you know about his record?"
Like,
You know why they interrogated for me? God, I better gotta call my brother and find out. They made his life miserable so he never, ever set foot in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what it was. If you ever make this mistake again, we're gonna, like, he's going to remember this miserable time he had and never come back. And you know what? Good. Keep him out of the country.
What the fuck, dude? Why are the RCMP not like? This is what pisses me off. It takes simply like we are like what? Holly and I are wine ants living up it. I can't even put air in my own fucking tires for God's sakes. Okay,
precisely.
It's not like. You know, RCMP could have figured this stuff out and they should have him in interrogation or something. So they wouldn't let him in at the end. Is that what happened? They said he's not allowed in?
Yeah, and it wasn't
like is the authenticity of his POA. The power of attorney.
Yeah. I think of like the notary or whatever. But like when they were talking to me at the end, I feel like they were trying to do an intervention because at the end they're like, "Well, I guess you're going to go with him."
Oh,
whoa. Yikes.
They didn't want you to go, but they couldn't. They have to watch. They probably have rules they have to stick by.
They can't do anything.
He was probably testing the water to see if he could get back in. That's probably what he was doing.
Unless
maybe they'll let me slide because I'm with an American.
You say that you want help.
And I was
like, he'll never come to the United States again, thank God.
Like saying they're kind of like, why are they acting like this is so dire? It was like they wanted to tell me to get away from him immediately.
So you at that point, that is.
He obviously doesn't have any warrants in the States because they would have shipped him right to Texas.
Before the whole fucking he tells you he beat.
Probably it's yeah, you know, statute of limitations probably up for him, so that's probably why he gambled.
Laura.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So just so everybody's clear,
but they were like, just because statute, we do not want you in this country. Never come back.
2 weeks after I arrived in Canada for the first time.
That was.
We want some white supremacist wacko, you know, coming in the country, and it's the same reason that they kick the college kids. It's celebrate Charlie Cook. Yeah, fucking get rid of them too. Fuck off. You don't have a right to be here.
What he did. What? That's shout out to the Maine Border Patrol people for not letting JF into the States and for trying to warn you even though you weren't ready to hear it. That's What did your mom say when you told her that part? Did she say anything? Was she freaked? She must have been flipping out.
Well, when they took our phones away for the 8 hours when they were interrogating him, and when I got my phone back, my mom had called me like 20 times and left messages.
I'll bet.
Listen,
no, Mom, I'm okay. We just got interrogated by Border Patrol at the border for 8 hours straight, and they wouldn't let Jay up in the country. Don't worry.
Thought he killed me.
Oh my God. That was her.
You bros didn't figure that out?
Her reaction to you being missing.
These are knuckleheads.
Was that he put you down?
Yeah. Knuckleheads.
Wow.
That's really heavy.
Good instincts, Mom.
I got goosebumps. It makes me sad because I panic like that with my kids.
Good instincts, Mom, but your retarded kid doesn't listen.
But I mean, like, that is terrifying. God damn it. Now it's gone foggy. Okay. So when you're in the US, so you came back or whatever. Now, when you were at the house, this is obviously the second trip back. Is when did you return again?
In September of 2024. Yeah.
Okay. So you went there and you guys were hanging out at the house.
Exactly, Connor. We already have too many.
Just sort of like
Need some French Canadian idiot.
I don't know, living, I guess. What were you doing there?
Surviving.
I don't want to be a Canadian idiot.
Really? That's fun. I can't believe you came back. Okay, so you came back, and that's when you got pregnant. Is this the trip?
No, actually, I didn't get pregnant until December, late December of 2024.
You get drunk at Christmas?
Okay, so you came back in December, or you came here in September 2024.
Right, and I stayed until January of 2025.
Was that the plan for you to stay that long, or was it because of chaos?
I was allowed to be in Canada for 6 months in a year, so I had been there 3 months earlier in the year, and then I was going to be there like another 3 months or so.
Oh, and we just had a big thing from Fondy. Thank you so much. He gifted memberships to our Rumble channel. One is Femkazi. You got a gift. KV or JV. I always get that wrong.
KV.
Pat got your tongue. Mr. Scott Awesome, even though he's the one that started all of this. So I just wanted to mention
that's so nice. Okay. Thank you, Bondi. Okay, so what happened when were you guys planning to move when you guys, I know you moved, the move seemed sort of spontaneous to everybody else, but was there a plan for you guys to move right away?
No.
so tell me what happened that day. Like child welfare and the police come to the house in O'Leary PEI, knock on the door, and what happened?
Yeah. JF asked them, he's like, do I have to let you in? And they said yes. And they came in and they were looking around kind of horrified. And they started talking to us, and they were talking to me, and I don't know, I don't even remember exactly what was said on our part, but then the social worker was like, the kids are so young, in like response to how he had moved me in so quickly.
Right. And did they meet the kids?
The kids were sleeping.
Oh, okay. So they didn't get to see their development or anything.
No, they were going to come back like Monday or something. I think it was a Friday night.
Right.
I think they're going to come back Monday.
Okay. So tell me how, so they leave. That's obviously stress is heightened at that point.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? How does JF react? What happens? Like, cause you guys left pretty quick.
Well, he started crying, and he wanted to go upstairs with me, and we laid on the air mattress, and he
in the insulation room. Real romantic, JF.
He wrapped himself around me like a coiled snake and was crying.
Oh God, that's so unattractive. Okay. Oh my God. Like, fucking man up and figure out what you're gonna do. And then what happened? What was like? Did you make the plan? Like, we got to get out of here, or was that his idea?
No, like he decided pretty quickly that we needed to leave, and he wanted me to pack everything up. And
that lucky!
I mean that I could.
Just like so. And what did he do? Did he go out and was that when he got a new car or like swap the cars?
No, he didn't swap cars until I think May of this year, and I was already back in the US at that point. I haven't taken a ride in his minivan.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so
all right, I'm getting tired, and I want to hang out in this server a little bit before I go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I will end it right here, and we will do part 2 because this is fascinating.
Yeah,
his broads are boring, man. Yeah, but I'm liking this. I'm interested in the whole thing. There's only really one way to do this, the hard way. No, we already did I'd say the stream was a success. You can skip this one. We'll do a part 2. I'll end it now. I'll do a part 2. I got something on Bobby coming up too. Should be interesting. And it's pretty funny because we're just crying about Nick DiOrio. That'd be funny. And we could do this during the week, and you can skip it. But or I can make a bunch of stupid goals while I'm doing it. and what have you.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, I don't think they're that bad. I think that I think you just got to be in the subject. Oops, wrong one. He has a Patreon join. Yeah.
Oopsie.
I almost. Well, I didn't show any of my audience, so
Yeah.
I could do that.
No, you're
Like an
good.
idiot. Feel like a dope. Nesquik, Brad, Mexican, Tommy C. Scott, Blue Jacket B. Now your typical Ontario, dude. Final place. Ghost Gaming, G-Man, Picklington, Genie, and Will Dillon. And if you want your name read off the edited stream, it's $10 a month on Patreon. That's how you get it. So get it. Get with it. Get with it. All right, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna restart the computer, and then I'm gonna have a chat. I'll hang out with you guys in the Discord for however long it is. Oh my god, I forgot to put the right fucking whatchamacallit in here. I'm an idiot. Oh, probably because I restarted it. Fuck. Whatever. Who cares? Get it right next time. Boy. And we'll see you guys real soon. GG. Peace.